We appreciate y'all coming in, man. We back. Another episode. We here.
Yes, sir. Studio 56. Get in.
We had episode 73.
73,
man. Yes, sir.
Studio 56 podcast, episode 73, man. Y'all know what it is. Pokey to my left, Torn to my right, man. We back with another episode. It look a little crooked up there, but I think they alright, man. They see it. How crooked? You looking straight ahead, so how bad it look? It's straight.
We kind of up on the right a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna fix it, man. I'm gonna fix it. Y'all bear with us just a second.
It's cool though.
We'll fix it. It's
cool. Like just stand right here, like
y'all be good. We there. Hold on just a second, man. We got a good show tonight, man.
Like I'm about to fall forward.
Real good show tonight. So I need to go down on your side.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat tapping in, coming in.
Y'all gotta look at it now, cause I know it went too far. Let me know. Look at it. Look at it on the.
I'm looking. Yeah, all right, other way.
Look at it right here. Look at it like this too, Torn, for me.
Yeah,
look straight.
Looking this way. Yeah.
Which way?
Yeah. We good.
All right there.
Yeah.
Man.
We good. Yes, sir, man. What's going down?
we gonna get it figured out one day.
It's good. It's all good. It's perfect now, man. Shout out Jay, man. Where is Jay Judah, man? You understand me?
We here, man. We here. We rocking. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We gonna get it understood one day. We gonna come in and be going straight live, straight up streaming, and everything gonna be smooth. So we appreciate y'all staying down with us. Y'all can catch the podcast on every streaming outlet that hosts podcasts. Type in Studio 56.
Yes, sir. And we on there.
For my truck drivers, my people that be in the car all the time, my people that just like to listen to podcasts, audio, Spotify, Apple, Studio 56 is on there. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and subscribe on that platform. Subscribe right here on the channel, and then also on Urban Politicians TV, but also the Studio 56 podcast YouTube channel. Make sure y'all subscribe on there also, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's
going down?
Man, crazy week. Cold as fuck outside now for the last couple days. Crazy.
Like Christmas, huh?
Man, really? You got a point though. And I really didn't even realize that Christmas was like this close. 5 days away.
3 days, man.
So it's Saturday?
It's Saturday,
yeah, Saturday.
Damn, it's crazy because I ain't bought nobody shit.
I was just saying, Pookie, I was running around. I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, damn, I really had to do this shit. So I was running around literally all day Christmas shopping.
I ain't gonna lie though. If you shopping today, you doing pretty good though. If you shopping right now, you doing pretty good. I would say.
I knocked the big chunk out.
Right.
So I by probably like another day or two, I'll be completely done.
Cool.
I think I'm buying 4 things for Christmas now. I'm gonna buy 4 things. I'm gonna buy T-Lady.
See, I got a lot of nieces and nephews.
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. You know how that shit go. I got the game of nieces and nephews.
I got
Yeah. I ain't gonna
buy
that
shit
too
go.
much.
Everybody gotta get something. Like, I ain't worried about the parents now.
Yeah.
The kids, I gotta make sure the kids
Right.
Nah, for shit show. We here, man. We rocking. Hopefully everybody getting their Christmas stuff done and everything like that too, man. Once again, we got some unfortunate news in rap. Y'all see the title, man.
Cold day, man. It's a cold day, man.
Drakeo the Ruler stabbed and killed, and I didn't see any direct hospital confirmations or write-ups from police. So people saying he was stabbed in the word online, and that's online. I can't confirm that from the police statements that he was stabbed in the neck.
Right.
We do know that he was stabbed, though. He died from stab wounds.
Yeah.
From
that's what they saying, man.
The Once Upon a Time in LA festival that was going on this weekend had a real star-studded classic and new hip-hop LA and just cultural LA representation, man. They had Al Green.
Reverend Al Green.
motherfucking Snoop Dogg,
Snoop.
Ice Cube, Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Some heavy action, heavy shit on this lineup. And they had the young people. Drakeo was one of the people that was, he the hot nigga in LA right now, the underground independent artist. Crazy amount of videos, crazy work ethic projects, and going in, him and the state team. Some shit popped off backstage.
Damn.
Multiple videos, about 3 videos online. You see melee going on basically. You can't really see directly.
That shit looking like a riot, bro. Like a little baby, you know what I'm saying? Riot, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. It was just like chaos. Like niggas just went everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then other shit got spoke on and said online and everything like that, but that's speculations, internet shit, can't confirm it, don't want to. You can look those up online what people are saying, man. I want to send condolences to the family.
Most definitely.
Drakeo the Ruler. I know his brother also was a rapper, Ralphie the Plug.
Mm-hmm.
Also had a teammate. He lost another homie earlier this year, Catchy.
Right.
Catchy the Great. He lost his life earlier this year, and don't know all the details with that situation either. Just saw that they said he got hit by a car.
Damn.
So they lost somebody else in their team earlier this year also. And man, it's been a real just wicked 30 days in rap, period. Niggas seeing Young Dolph.
That West Coast though been crazy.
Crazy.
Too,
Off the chain. Like the media ain't even saying
that's like back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like something happened.
And what's crazy about the LA shit is, be talking to niggas out there. The media ain't even saying the half. It's like really a war zone out there right now.
Well, no, they did say the half. They said don't come here.
No, I'm saying, just for talking to motherfuckers that's out there, they kind of put a little cover on it, like it's really fucked up, like.
I know. They
dread
in so many like, hey, we can't protect you.
Y'all.
Do not come to LA.
Bro, that was the police said that?
The police did say that,
The chief said
that shit. Because was like, he was like, they ain't lying. And he was like, nigga, it's really up there right now. Like, everywhere you go, like, it's up. Like,
we see robberies, all types of shit.
All that.
I'm hearing people saying it's like it was in the 90s, the energy that's outside right now. They say the energy is like it was in the 90s. And, man, we come in here and we have these talks every time somebody died. It sounds like a broken record, but I think we just can't say it enough, man. That's the 3rd rapper that we lost in 31 days. Dolph.
That's crazy.
That's known rappers. That's not even speaking on the underground that died that we didn't know of. That's the, for me, I've actually interviewed in this past year, and I know that the rappers that I have worked with, besides Slim 400 that passed away, a lot of these artists are really like fairly unknown, not even 10,000 Instagram followers, but they got multiple music videos. They got mixtapes, EPs, freestyles, vlogs, interviews on YouTube. So they rappers.
Right.
But some of them are losing their life because they are still heavily moving around in the streets. Some got shit going on, and it's how it happened. To where I've seen 5 rappers that I worked with this year die, alone since last Christmas.
That's 5. That's crazy.
And I'm an independent motherfucking media outlet where I saw, my boy Skill D, he got killed last year on Christmas. Then Prophet.
Right.
Prophet died. Then my boy Jamelis out of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Then my boy Obeneer out of Third Ward, out of CUNY Homes. And it was one, and then Slim 400. Then Slim 400. And there's 2 other people that was on my channel. They wasn't just full-fledged rappers. They played around with it. God bless they soul also. I had them on a vlog on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I done seen artists I worked with go to jail and everything like that. So it's like, damn, bro. I've been paying attention to Drakeo the Ruler for a minute. Dog really was doing this shit in the rap game, man. I seen them niggas 2016, 2017 on YouTube, turned up. They was just kind of like figuring it out. They was having fun with they shit. 03 Greedo, Shoreline Mafia. They was like that new LA. 2016, 2017. You know what I'm saying?
True.
G Perico was coming out at that time too. Casey Veggies had already had like a name, but he was starting to come up more and more at that time. LA just had a whole new vibe, and it was a lot of young dudes running around making noise out there. Then later came to Roddy Ricch, and you know, man, it's fucking wicked, bro. Like to see all this shit go on, man. And
hey, just on some shit. I remember first hearing about Drakeo, and then I was hearing about how like a lot of the up and coming LA, you know what I'm saying, rappers and shit was like kind of like rapping his style. They was calling it his style, right. You know what I'm saying, and kind of like what's going on with you know what I'm saying, with the music right now. So it's like that he was kind of, you know, he was on some innovative shit. You know what I'm saying, and
for sure.
Definitely.
And he had some cool slaps, man. You know what I'm saying. We need to go and give him a moment of silence one time.
Shit show.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. man.
For sure. It's like that style that he got is like that shit talking fly.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit talking fly with like a little slap beat type shit.
Right.
Like that shit was hard, bro. Like it was dope, bro. It was dope to see it. You know, and I really put out there to myself, and you know, just speaking on from what his brother Ralphie put in his Instagram story. I did a video on it earlier, and he basically wrote out that his brother was in the studio with him, which they dropped a mixtape earlier this year together. They dropped a project earlier this year. They was independent, 100% independent artists, man, doing it on their own.
Getting it.
And he said basically something along the lines of like, tell God to save a seat for me or some shit like that.
Right.
And Ralphie said he told him, which is his brother told him, hey bro, change that lyric. He said he argued him down to change those lyrics. Like, don't say that. Like, don't put that in the song, bro.
Right.
Because he believed in, like, you could speak shit into existence. And he said that was, like, his brother's gift of speaking shit into existence. Like, that's naturally something that he had as a human. Like, he can speak shit into existence. And he was like, bro, change them. And his brother, he was like, nah, I'm not changing. Like,
wow.
And he said 2 days before this shit happened, he said that.
Damn.
Like, tell God to save a seat for him. So he was wearing it like whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you know Drakeo, that nigga was a shit talking. Right. But he stood on it, you know what I'm saying? But he was a shit talking person, and I feel like we don't really discuss a lot of the time the power of the tongue. We go quickly, and I hear Pookie a lot speak on power of the tongue. True. He speak on that a lot. A lot of times we go to the city. Oh man, get out the city, get out the city. And I want y'all to give feedback on this too in a second, but like when we speak on the city, I'm a type of nigga too, like, bro, yeah, the city and being in your city does increase your chances, of course. Yeah. You more people got access to you, you more recognizable. You might have people there that you're not getting along with, but the city is a factor in a bigger, larger scale when it comes to the energy of the universe and the power of the tongue and the energy that you giving off as a person at times. So
because you only gonna get the energy that you give.
Yeah.
And that's just real. Like no matter what you doing, no matter how successful you are, what you doing, you only gonna get the energy that you give. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he was doing his shit. He was, you know, but at the same time, you know, shit, he was involved in a lot of shit. And the politics out there is the politics. And we all know how that go. That's in every hood. But it ain't more so your city. It's more so you. I mean, because you got plenty of people that blew up and stayed in their city and ain't had a hair on their head touched because of how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, true enough, motherfucker Drakeo gonna stand on all that shit he was talking, but at the same time, it's always shit that come with that. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to stand on it, I mean, shit, you gonna stand on it, but you might not be ready when it comes. Just like, you know, shit, that shit happened backstage. You know, shit, he wasn't expecting that. No one, nobody expected it. You know, so you always gotta be careful the energy that you give off, man. Cause you could be in your city and blow up and still be there and motherfucker like look at Trey. He may not stay in Houston, but shit, he always here. Anytime some bullshit go down, he come in the relief gang. You know what I'm saying? You got other motherfuckers that's blowing up in the city who ain't got really too much to worry about unless it's just old hating ass nigga. But more so it's just the energy though.
Man, that power of the tongue, man, that's some serious shit.
That shit is though,
It's
bro.
serious. It's very serious because, you know, you can say something, you know what I'm saying, and then you gotta think these niggas rapping. So you got all these people saying what you said over and over, and they putting it into the universe. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes stronger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
really do.
you gotta watch what you say, man. You know, you can bring that to you, like the boy Marcus said in the track, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? The law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, you gon'. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really say on it. It's like watch what you say. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know.
Watch what you say. Especially if you're doing music, then you're doing music videos. You know what I'm saying too? So it's like, I just kind of look at that shit kind of like, it's damn near like I ain't gonna say a ritual or no shit like that, but it become like like they chant. It's like a chant of your death. You know what I'm saying? If you rapping about your death, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that shit help that shit come to you. You know what I'm saying?
It comes to fruition. They really do though. I mean, just look at in all these instances with all these rappers, just look at that shit. Like, and you can blow up in your city and still remain in your city and not worry about nothing. It's just all about what you got going on, what you had going on before the rap. A lot of these niggas had some real life serious shit going on before the rap. And you know the rap money, the rap and the money and them getting famous only enhances that.
A lot of times it's the money, but it's like you have a choice to carry that into your career or not. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
So if
you can easily leave it behind.
But you got to think like a lot of the younger cats. You know what I'm saying? That's how they come in the game. You know what I'm saying? So.
So they gotta maintain that image.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a blood sport. And,
right.
My boy Toy won Astro back in the Gap, and I thought it was some no cap lyrics because he put no cap at the end of it.
Right.
But he said, man, they love this blood sport we call hip hop. And shit, but it's true. Like, and I had asked, I think Sperry Spring, I interviewed him. Do he feel like rap is a blood sport? And at that time, it kind of felt like I was like, damn, am I kind of speaking this up or am I kind of exaggerating? But now, this shit a blood sport, bro.
It's like the new gladiator shit.
It's
you know
gladiator, bro. Rap a blood sport, man. There's a section of hip hop that is a blood sport, not the entire culture.
Mm-hmm.
And that section, they want that energy. That section, that energy in that section is that side, that part that helps a nigga come from the streets and then become a rapper with a buzz, get a little following, then eventually get a deal or just go crazy, get a cosign. Draco had a cosign from Drake. Like that street, raw, authentic, that nigga who been in and out of jail, nigga doing time. You know what I'm saying? Just don't give a fuck when he in an interview, say whatever, ain't trying to be politically correct. Sure. Fuck y'all niggas, whatever. Those people, that personality is a star personality in that section of hip hop, which is that raw, uncut street, somewhat blood sports side of hip hop. And I feel like that energy, that lifestyle is what makes you become a star. And then when you good at it too, when you actually can have that type of mentality and energy, but then go in this bitch and make a badass song that a nigga can bob his head to and flow and rhyme, don't sound like nobody else, it's kind of like, damn, that's like the gift and the motherfucking curse of this shit. Because the nigga was going up and up and up, and like I say, man, that's the power of that tongue where
real, man.
It is, bro. It is. So that part of the art of speaking the real shit and the gangster shit, it's an art form. But I think when you start just speaking on death and making those references, but that's a thing in the blood sports section of hip hop now. You know, rock and roll artists do it too. A lot of people do.
You know, on some shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, take it there, but like I ain't gonna say we got him to blame for this type of art form, because I mean a lot of people rap in those type of ways, but Tupac, like his art form or how he rap was taken in by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And that's speaking that death,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
him and Biggie.
Yeah, him and Biggie.
Biggie was
Him
speaking
and
that
Biggie.
dark
Biggie.
shit too.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Biggie was talking about the shit, you know, both of their albums. I put them in the video I did after that Ralph the Plug when he put the message up on Instagram.
Right.
And it hit a couple blogs. That's why I did the video on. I seen that message hit a few blogs. So I was like, bro, this is just like Machiavelli.
Right.
You know, he put himself on the cross like Jesus, and
you
know what I'm saying, and then spoke on resurrection and basically speaking on how he would die, and you know what I'm saying, bury me like this, and then fucking did it. Biggie did it with Life After Death. You know what I'm saying? You got death references in your music, but a lot of rappers flirt with that. I remember Jeezy did it, bury me in some Evisu jeans. I can't remember if he put himself in the casket in that video. I don't know.
Right.
I know Mo3 had these type of references. I didn't even want to bring those names up in the video today.
Right.
But I know Mo3 had those type of references. And King Von, when I die, they gonna raise the murder rate. Like, basically, like, I know I gotta go. And when I do go, this is the energy that I'm leaving.
Man,
Like, fuck it. Like,
hey, but you know, that energy though,
yeah.
coming from 96, 95, know what I'm saying? That time of hip hop,
Yeah.
like we still in that shit.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They tried to pipe that shit down with certain rappers that came out, but that shit just like is
But I do, it's like they looking at it as like it's an art form, but it's like at the same time it's an art form. But see, this art, I think with rap and hip hop, the art of rap and hip hop is so motherfucking like seen as a real thing. Like, even though it's entertainment, at the end of the day, them selling it is the entertainment. But now it's getting more and more closer to like, bro, is this your real lifestyle? Is this how you really do, bro? Is this how you really moving? Are you really stepping like that? Are you really on that drilling shit like that? And sadly, we can go look up.
But you know like all right, you know when a nigga like lying, right?
Yeah.
When a nigga lying, and then he rapping but he lying, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then you know like when a motherfucker's speaking with a passion and it's something you can feel the truth from, you know what I'm saying? It's in it.
Mm-hmm.
That should be different, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the ones that's been done, shit that you can it's like you can feel that energy coming off that music.
When you
bro.
go back and listen to it, you like, oh, like, yeah, it's different. That shit hit different after niggas die. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation, man.
But even think about when you vibing on one of them niggas, son, and then they say something about that. Like me, I tend to try to not say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I be like, man, I ain't trying to put that shit on me. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
Like that shit be it make me feel weird than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy though, bro.
And you know, I look back at that shit, and even now, like when a rapper catch a case, bro, like an artist catch a motherfucking case, and you hear what they getting charged with and what they facing in the feds and shit. Go listen to their music. You like, bro, this crazy motherfucker.
No bullshit.
Like you actually went in the song and said this shit.
I remember you showing me your boy. Free that man too.
Don't even say the name.
Yeah,
Don't even say the name.
that-
Don't even say the
Free
name.
that man, man.
I think I know who you talking about
Bro,
now too. Oh
crazy,
my god,
bro.
like,
That nigga, that was crazy.
oh man, bro, you go. Oh, I can't. Nah, bro. You go back and listen to this nigga music. It's like, bro, are you fucking serious, dog? Like,
Indictment.
bro, what worse than that? Like, it's like, damn, nigga, you on
Then
that?
they say, lock me up.
Basically.
For real.
Dang, it's crazy. But condolences to the family of Drakeo the Ruler, man, most definitely.
Man.
Yes, sir.
I think this kind of, you know, every time something like this happen, I'll be like, man, the tone just got sick. A different tone got sick.
Man.
Like, when Mo3 got killed, I was like, bro, a tone got sick right there.
Right.
Then Benny the Butcher, well, Boosie shit happening first, and then Benny the Butcher happened. I was like, bro, the tone got sick. A tone got sick. We ain't heard of a top well-known rapper out of no region getting stabbed to death at a fucking concert. I'm like, bro, niggas ain't even expected to get stabbed. Like, we expecting a nigga to get shot.
What?
We ain't expecting a nigga to get poked down like he in a prison yard, bro. Like, we ain't expecting that. So it's like, bro, everything is like in hip hop, it ain't no rules no more. It ain't no rules no more, bro.
It ain't no rules in life.
In life.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no rules in life, bro.
Hey, that's true.
Because all this shit be like little subcultures of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you play with your life, bro, it's shit. Nigga, it's you know what I'm saying? Shit. That shit crazy.
Like, it's a song called Ashanti by Babyface Ray, and I quote it all the time in my videos. When you out here playing in the streets, turn the rules off. Like, all this shit is part of the streets, man, and it's just, hip-hop has became that place where the streets are most definitely hip-hop now. If you thought they wasn't, this is your answer right here. A lot of people you hear go off still and say, man, these niggas is fake, these rap niggas is cap.
Shit.
It's like, shit, nigga, where's the cap?
Where's the cap and niggas dying?
Yeah, where's the cap, nigga? We done lost enough. And I hate to say it, man. This is what it is now for the moment. We can only pray and hope it get better, man.
True.
Hey, I want to say something. So about this comment right here, like about rap concert security is trash. Do you think
There's no security for a knife?
No. What I'm saying is this: Do you think the security at, say, let's just say like a pop event or a rock event is different from the hip hop events?
Nah, I don't think it's different. I don't think the security is different. It's just rappers have issues where, like, hey nigga, we at each other neck. Like, see, it's like, I think people look at it like the only other thing you can do is have it evenly matched, right? It's human. You can't control human behavior.
Right.
And we'll get into that later because that was spoke up in that Travis Scott interview. You can't control human behavior. So there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people at a concert. There ain't enough cops to control people on the streets or monitor people on the streets. If it's 20,000 people in a certain mile radius, there's never going to be enough cops there to watch everybody.
True.
So, we blame a lot on security. People look at security as da-da-da-da. Security is security. They there to try to keep order. They can't guarantee you your safety. Cops can't guarantee your safety in your neighborhood.
True.
This is just being honest. You can't go to a venue and expect to be safe because of human behavior. Somebody gets a gun in, these things happen. A knife, there's multiple ways to sneak a knife in anywhere. You can put it under your foot, you can put it under your balls, you can sneak a knife in your ass crack. Most niggas who play with knives, they penitentiary niggas.
Thanks.
You know how to, yeah.
They put them bitches in they crack, nigga, and get it off. Some niggas keep blades under their tongue.
Yep.
You can't get that on the metal detector. You know what I'm saying? This is a fact.
It
sucks. It sucks.
No. A lot of times,
Yeah.
I think it be certain venues, certain venues in certain areas, right?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have a lot of street people that are the security in certain areas.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So certain shit will happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you go to a club, or if you go to this club in this area, the security and shit gonna be tight lit. You know what I'm saying? But then if you go over here, shit, 4-5 niggas from the hood, no buddy. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna have a pistol waiting on him and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it be. You know what I'm saying?
That is a factor.
When it come to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
That is a major factor. Like, who know who cool with who.
Yeah.
It's these niggas are not trained police officers. You know what I'm saying?
For real, definitely.
They ain't got no dog in fights, really. They just there for a quick bag. Like, they gave me 500.
I don't know who said it, but somebody said in the thing that the security, a lot of them, they don't really get paid to risk their life like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And, that's just how the game go, bro. And a lot of people be typing a lot of shit, bro, in the comments and telling me what happened and da-da-da-da. Hey, dog, if that shit ain't documented, Don't think that I don't know. I see shit online just like y'all niggas do.
Nah,
I just choose not to speak on it, dog.
Straight up.
I'm not
Straight
one
up.
of those niggas. If it's not online and put out there by somebody that's in this mix, confirmed in this mix, or related to this situation, that's why you don't hear me. Do y'all think that I don't know and I can't title my videos like y'all coming over here educating me from y'all fucking shit? I know everything y'all know, nigga. I watch these videos and channels too. Big Ant is doing that by choice, not by force. You ain't educating me on shit. I appreciate y'all supporting. Appreciate y'all keeping me informed. When it comes to shit like that, when it's murder and blood on it, now if it was just a fist fight, whatever. Nobody lost their life, whatever.
Right.
But this is real shit. That's why I'm gonna make sure I speak on it properly. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this game go, bro. And I'm not here to type no other rappers' names. Exactly. I'm not here to type no other crew. I'm not blaming it on nobody. Ain't nobody been arrested. Ain't nobody been charged. That's called dry snitching. So I want y'all to understand.
It don't matter where.
I want niggas to understand when y'all come and start going at Big Ant and critiquing me and calling me, you know, because it's going to come a time I plan on getting that big. So some people going to have to turn into niggas who got a problem with a nigga or... Yeah, that's a part of success, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not finna have it to where y'all could come back and say that nigga a dry snitch. That nigga was...
I'll put out some bullshit info.
He put out bullshit info on purpose. I don't want that on my resume at all. I'm going to keep that shit as clean as possible. That's when I make the mistakes like that. I put out some false information. I come and I address it. And then I take that video down. I reported on somebody. I had somebody picture up who they had the photo for before. Earlier this year or late last year. Video went the fuck up. And I was... not having that many videos that was doing good at that time, but I said, I gotta take this video down because it's like, damn, it hit all these views, but this is false information, false title. Let me take this down. Sure. So that's just all I be on with that shit. I see what y'all be saying, though. I see the names. That's between them. I'm not in their politics. I'm not in their business. So, yeah, condolences, man. And that's just a tough and crazy situation. So, also something that's hitting all the blogs today, Blac Youngsta.
What he got going on?
How y'all feel about that?
I personally feel like, okay, Blac Youngsta was in Dallas and he performed the Shake Some song, which is a Dolph diss. So me personally, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I'm a fan of Dolph. Big fan of Dolph. I think I made that very public. I'm also a fan of Blac Youngsta.
Right.
I was jamming Blac Youngsta when he came out like a motherfucker. I fuck with Blac Youngsta to this day if the song good.
Sure.
The song Shake Something was like 2016 or whatever. Most definitely that's like his breakthrough song. One of his breakthrough songs that kind of got him in the game for sure.
Yeah.
That's when he first got with CMG, all that. He performed that in Dallas and people recorded it. It got put up on the blogs with the headline and title. Blac Youngsta performs Young Dolph diss after his death.
I seen that.
So when people just hear Shake Something,
they just automatically...
No, hold on. This is how it works. When you in the crowd, people in the crowd might think like that's the Dolph diss or whatever, right? Yeah. But if you at a Blac Youngsta show, you know this is one of... You're a Blac Youngsta fan. It's one of his hits. It's one of his takeoff songs. Like, okay, whatever. He performed it. On to the next. It's over with. But when a blog grabs it and puts the headline on it, performing the Dolph diss, that makes it go viral because it's like, oh, you dissing Dolph because he dead.
I'm pretty sure he performed that at every...
He performed at plenty of motherfucking shows at different times. You know what I'm saying? Performed it regularly, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, you can't expect him not to perform it just because Dolph is dead. I mean, I'm just being honest, you know. Even though it is a Dolph diss, I mean, he was performing it while the man was here. It ain't like he waited till he died, and then that's one of his biggest hits. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna perform.
That's
at
one
the
of his
show.
biggest street songs
Yeah,
for sure.
So he's gonna perform it at the show.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
working because he got motherfuckers talking about
Talking about it.
and I
So-
honestly don't think he probably. I really can't say, but
Yeah.
my thoughts. I don't think he performed it on no Dolph this shit. I think he performed it because that was just part of the
I
set.
guarantee you by the way they wrote it up, people that never listened to that song
Go
went and
go.
listened to that song.
Yeah.
For shit show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
For shit show.
And
Agree with you on
the
that.
headlines is like a form of, but that's what the media does at times. Damn, Wi-Fi fucking up. The media does that at times. The fans in the comment section, and everybody starts playing into it, and it just goes out. I see how everything going, bro. I know what this is already. I'm not here to put Blac Youngsta character on trial or nobody else character on trial in this rap shit. And I look at it, that's something that would have just went under the rug if we didn't highlight it. That I'm just be honest.
Sure.
As consumers of hip hop, I'm not pointing this on one specific blog because every blog ran with it. All the way to Baller Alert and Shade Room.
Right.
I think that's where I seen it.
Yeah, but it's been going through the blogs for the last couple days. Every rap blog, Vlad, No Jumper, Academics, the bigger blogs, the Texas blogs, all the blogs grabbed a piece of this shit. So it's kind of like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's going to become the talk of hip hop at one point in time. And I'm just like this, bro. Ain't no police in this shit, bro. It's one of them things.
It's like, how you gonna get mad at me for like performing a song? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you a fan of him and you're not a fan of me, I get that. But if you know what I'm saying, ain't really just been, you know what I'm saying, nowhere near this, like, why?
You can't.
It that shit kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, bro,
I
come on,
can
bro.
understand the diehard, Dolph fans being upset, but as far as him performing it, I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna be the last
So
time.
that started a trend of somebody that's down with Dolph. I don't know who homie is exactly. He went and made some videos. He was calling out
Yeah, I seen that.
homie was going in. He got a right to feel how he want to feel. And
Right.
it's gonna be different emotions, different feelings. Really, but what happens with social media, bro, it put everybody in it and put everybody's opinions in it, and then you got all these comments and niggas gonna start tagging Blac Youngsta. So Blac Youngsta actually responded and said he went to Instagram and typed a very long
That's why
paragraph.
I ain't even read it.
Yeah, a lot of people. I'll be seeing a lot of motherfuckers always say that, bro.
Like, damn.
Everybody does it.
You
when
ain't
they
really
do.
got it. It's like you ain't got to explain yourself, bro, like that.
Right.
To me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said this, and I'll try to read as much of it as possible. He dropped this video and put the link is in the bio. He said, I'm the type of nigga who ain't never sat back and looked for nobody to feel sorry for me. I come from the heart of South Memphis where you get no sympathy. Don't even know what that is. With that being said, I could give two fucks what the world think about me. It amazes me how just because I'm a multi-millionaire gangster that I'm put under this magnifying glass and every little thing I do say receives negativity, whether it's to be put out that way or not. I'm human. I ain't perfect. I go through shit just like everybody else. I done lost more of my inner niggas than any other nigga coming out of my city. Memphis. My grandma damn near on her deathbed now, but I don't get on the internet crying about it or looking for the world to feel sad for a nigga. When the false allegations came out that late last month about something happening to her house, she was hospitalized the day before that, sick as can be. I took all threats and hopes that she don't make it from all the type of people I don't know. See, we as entertainers deal with life just like regular people do, and y'all feel just like regular people do. He ain't put a period, so I'm fucking up on the lyrics. My bad, bro.
He right.
Dude, and y'all-
He typing how he talk.
Yeah, y'all fail to realize that Only difference is I'm on my third life. So can't shit nobody say, think, or feel toward me, slow me down, or stop me. I'm a man of God. When it's all said and done, I ain't got an answer to no one but him. When it's all said and done right. Okay. Assume what you want to assume. Shout out to all my supporters, real day ones, fans, friends, family, and people who know the real Youngsta. My grandma house built from the ground up. Brand new construction, pussy. Link in my bio. That was a response to the Grove Hero guy. He said he rode by Blac Youngsta's grandma house. It's all over the blogs. It's not a secret.
You can go see it.
Is that looking blurry on your phone, too?
Nah, it's crystal clear.
Okay, bet, we straight. He actually was like, man, he rode by the house. He was upset, saying, nigga, this your grandma house, da-da-da-da-da. So Blac Youngsta like, nah, nigga, my grandma house is built somewhere else, right. Nigga, like, da-da-da-da.
You seen the old house.
Yeah, so I don't really know, bro, how these things can get to this point. Well, I do know how it go. This is a situation, I'm going to be honest. The media most definitely hyped this situation up. I'll be all the way honest. This is the media. This is a media situation. The tension was there, but I know like the certain blogs, and I cover this type of shit at times. I didn't want to touch on this one because I was like, it's so much shit going on right now. I'm like, I don't really just want to speak on that and like that without putting this type of context in it, where we can have a conversation about it and really explain what's going on. Right. But that's really between them, man. I expect people to feel away. God bless anybody hurting from the young Dolph loss. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to see that. Anybody know me know I'm a Dolph fan. But am I going to be clear and honest? Do I think Dolph stops performing his songs that have disses in them if somebody from the other side loses their life?
No.
I doubt it, because at the end of the day, it's rap. It's entertainment. This is what the fans want to see. This is what they paid to hear. These are some of their favorite songs. And that's just that. And I mean that in the most respectful way to Dolph family and people on both sides, man. This is a part of the game.
True.
So, yeah, man. That's that. You know, I guess Youngsta finna get ready to drop some more new music and shit too, so we'll see what happens with it. Another big thing that happened this week, did y'all see anything with the Big Sean and Drake Champs interview?
I was watching that.
No, I didn't get a chance to check that out.
I caught a few quick minutes of it.
There was one specific part on there that I put on my Instagram when he said, y'all, and man, we got to get our shit turned. Well, we ain't gonna better do it live, but it's, I meant to do a video on it, but the Draco situation happened. I was gonna do a reaction to it. That nigga was like, y'all not hearing me, man. Like, Big Sean says Kanye West owes him $6 million. He audited the label. He placed the audit in the situation. Somebody at Rock Nation, somebody that works with him, told him to audit the label. And he audited the label, and they owe him $6 million. He's been on good music for like 10 years or so, close to 10 years. He's put out 5 albums. Every album went #1. He's made over $50 million for the label. He said he's made over $50 million. He said that they owe him $5 or $6 million right now when he audited the label. Said he has not brought this information to Kanye directly because every time he see him, that's not the energy that it needs to be on at that time. So he said, I'll see Kanye, and out of respect, I don't be like, hey, nigga, let's go talk about this business. Right, like, just keeping it like, hey, there's a time and a place for everything. So that he
about $5-6 million though, I mean.
But he like, hey, he
gonna handle it how it goes.
Yeah, he gonna handle it how it goes.
See you in court, basically.
Or I'm gonna talk to you when it's time to talk about that.
Right.
But this is able to be done when you a rich nigga.
True.
If you a nigga that's hurting for a bag, it's first time I see that nigga. Him being in a great position in life and really getting his own label and getting this situation started, he able to see Kanye out in public and, hey, I can keep my smile on. And Big Sean is still the type of person where he's thankful for the opportunity. Like he said, I'm thankful this nigga gave me a shot to be a motherfucking rapper and put me in the game and put a light on me and help catapult my career. I'm still thankful for the opportunity. But what made him do this interview was Kanye West disrespected him on Drink Champs in a prior interview, where he said, "Hey, this is the worst thing I've ever put this on my grave, on my tombstone. The worst thing I've ever done." It's signed Big Sean.
Yeah, I saw that.
He felt like that was like, bro, you crossing the line. He said, "I've always been there for Kanye. Anytime he's called me, when it comes to anything, music, he telling me he working on something, I'm flying. I'm in there helping him with the beat selection, the bars, giving him verses, hooks, everything. I'll stop what I'm doing to go help Kanye." And he said, the nigga made comments about songs that I made. He like, bro, I'm the nigga that carried good music on my back. I was the highest selling artist on Good Music. I was the only nigga at Good Music that had #1 hits and albums for year after year after year. I was the only one that stayed down and then ended up working my way out of the Good Music situation, which he got his own label right now. Yeah. So, this is a part of the business. Do we still, because it's two questions here. And this is what Noriega and them was trying to get out of it. Is it directly Kanye's fault, or is it somebody else that Kanye ain't aware that he owe you $6 million? Or that you supposed to get this money and you not getting this money? Is Kanye aware? And are you pointing at the finger in the right direction by pointing it at Kanye? So that nigga Big Sean said, "Nigga, I'm pointing at everybody that's in this motherfucker, nigga. Like, all them niggas getting a piece of this."
Because you gotta think, nigga, if you can sit up here and say on live that you owe motherfucking Beans such and such money, I'm pretty sure you know you owe me some money too. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Shit. Yeah,
I'm just saying, shit, nigga, genius, huh? He know.
I'm pretty sure you do.
And shit, that nigga Bean say he don't want no check. Bean say that nigga don't owe him no check or no cash amount. Bean say, nigga, just I want to get a position or something, nigga. Like, let's do business. Like, let's start a business or some shit like that. But you might as well get that check and go ahead and start your own shit. That's how I feel about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's but I do get what Beans is saying though. Like, he know, like, bro, at that age, that's growth. Where you know, like, bro, getting $100,000 check, bro, that shit is like, nah, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit go. Like, I go spend $10,000 in a week, easy, and now I'm down to $9,000. And with the day you get it, like a nigga say, when a nigga become a millionaire, you get $1 million. You spend 1 penny, you're no longer a millionaire. You're instantly no longer a millionaire, nigga. So you get 100,000, you go buy a drink. You no longer have $100,000 if that was all you had to your name. So that's why when you get older, you start thinking like that, bro. That's why Bean said that he don't want the chick. He want to do some business opportunities or come up with a play to where he can create something. You know what I'm saying? And tie the Yeezy brand into that, and that'll be setting my kids up now. That's how niggas start thinking when they get older. But we got some shit to see. I actually want to see if Kanye is going to respond to Big Sean. Because Big Sean also said, because a big part of that shit was that Democratic and Republican shit. He was saying Big Sean sided with the Democrats. And he said, bro, I never publicly spoke on any politics with him or anybody. He said, nigga, I'm the first one to actually go and tweet Yeezy for president. He said, I was the nigga that said that first. He said, I never spoke on the politics or anything like that. Now, he said, the other people that was around, like, that was good music, they might have said it, but he said, nigga, that shit wasn't even true. So for him to use that as a reason to down talk me and shit on me on that motherfucking, on this interview is ridiculous. And then he said the nigga reached out, and he said Kanye reached out to him and was like, man, I think me and your mom need to sit down and communicate for some healing and all this other shit. And he was like, He was like, bro, every time I seen him, I was at Sunday service. He said, nigga, I'm going around you, nigga, knowing that you owe me all this money and good music owe me all this money, but I'm at Sunday service supporting your movement, and so I'm not going to say nothing to you, nigga. And he was like, damn, that shit fucked up to him say that shit about me and stuff. And he's like, nigga, you know my T-Lady, you know my people, like, what the fuck really going on? But he said, I always just kept it very respectful towards him because of the family situation, dog. Because of you helped me change my life and everything. So, but Big Sean making some boss moves right now. Big Sean is got a movie theater situation he working on. He like a creative director or something with the Detroit Pistons. He most definitely is tapped in. He shouted out all the Detroit artists on there. Like Big Sean doing his best shit right now, man. Shout out to Big Sean. I fuck with that nigga, dog.
Yeah, man.
But that's the rap business, man. And that's how this shit go.
Man, got to be careful.
Got to be careful, bro. I think rap is a form of capitalism at this point. Where like, it's where you find a nigga who got something you can sell, but you get it for cheap as possible and make as much of it off of it as possible. That's what the rap game is now with these young artists coming off the block, coming off the streets. Nigga saying they ain't signing, but when they get you in that room, bro, they throw that stack out. They telling you, hey man, we finna change your life. We got this, we got that, we got this, we got that. They got 100,000. They said, man, this 100,000 finna be in your account immediately, nigga. Most niggas they know, like, bro, I ain't got shit at the highs. I'm finna sign that shit, bro. And they take that risk, and it's like that risk can either hurt you for a very long time or help you for a very long time. A lot of artists don't have the money and the resources to be able to turn down 100,000. Nigga never seen no motherfucking paper like that.
See, the thing be, when they get the paper, they don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody be rapping about hustling and doing this and doing that. As soon as they get some money, they fuck it up.
Well, see, nigga think they get that 100,000. This for me to just go. They tell you this for your image. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This for your chain. This for you to go get a crib. This for you to go get you a car. This for you to go shop. But so the probably 1 out of 10 look at it like, man, this 100,000. I'm finna go spend 20, and I'm putting 80 back into my career.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, like I don't understand how a motherfucker can sit in front of you and tell you, yeah, this the money so you can go do this, and you really be like, all right, yeah, I'm finna go do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they telling you to fuck off the money, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you doing?
But rap is so image based. Niggas know like the image is what sells.
I'm just saying though, they telling them to fuck off the money, bro.
But you gotta think, we've been on the earth longer now. But when you haven't had that experience and you 19, 20, I think they signed the niggas who 19, 20, 21 who never seen $10,000 before most of the time.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, it's easy to go say, 100,000? Oh, I go to the Galleria right now? You give a nigga 100,000 right now in Houston and a record deal? You gotta think how they nigga finna think and move, bro. Simple and plain, man. Man, this nigga D hit me, man. I wonder what the fuck he I wonder if he know we lying. Hold on.
Yeah, man, I hear you, man. I'm just saying, though, if you sit your ass in there and you let a motherfucker tell you
Some crazy shit.
some shit to go do with your money,
Yeah.
And you actually go do
and
that
you
shit.
go do that shit, boy, you crazy as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
save that money from the jump.
Yeah. You gotta always think about the future, man.
Cause you gotta think this what them youngsters don't realize. You ain't realizing just because this nigga gave you this money, it's like you ain't thinking about the shit you was doing to get here in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't lose sign of that because this nigga just threw this little money at you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be fucking it up.
And shit, that is a loan. You gotta pay that back plus interest, nigga. Most of the time, double. You paying everything they give you at least back double, nigga.
I was looking at it, bro.
Man, leave him in there, man.
Man, crazy, man. That nigga, that nigga say.
Yeah.
Hey. Show duck ass down, bro. goof ass nigga.
That nigga said asking for a friend.
77777, nigga.
That nigga said asking for a friend.
Nigga, 1-800, fuck you, boy.
Nigga's crazy.
Fuck is you saying?
Look, I seen it and tried like to laugh.
Nigga, I look like. And then I was just sitting there by myself. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, but yeah.
So somebody was asking, and we gonna talk to everybody in the chat at the end. Also, we gonna just talk at the end with everybody in the chat. Y'all ask whatever questions y'all want to ask and everything like that. So somebody was asking about Yee, and what would he say if da 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 da. And Sean did ask that question where he was like, "Hey man, if you up a Billy, and you know you owe your homie $6 million, or your homie didn't get his $6 million, and you up a Billy, if it's love, wouldn't you just throw your homie the 6?
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
me personally,
Yeah.
he wouldn't even, that wouldn't even been a issue.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't even have to ask me
Man,
about
this
that.
same
Like, off
nigga
the
that
muscle.
talking about he living in his backpack, so all the money is good. He turning all his houses to churches. Churches mean money. You dig what I'm saying? So we got the shit going. We got the shoes going. We got the clothes going. We got we got a lot of shit going. So
that wouldn't even been an issue with me. I would have broke my
and-
heart
drop
off.
that chains out.
Like Kanye said, he basically signed Big Sean to the bigger slave ship. Like, I signed him to another label that's taking the money. So man, we just got to see where that money went.
Right.
You gotta get the audit is how shit come out when you audit motherfuckers. That's how that shit come out, bro.
That's crazy. He said he signed him to a bigger slave ship.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
but that's what that
Kanye a motherfucker how he be saying
yeah.
shit. You
But
know
in
what
a way
I'm saying?
that is true though.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah, that is kind of true, bro. I also wanted to speak out and shed some light on Mexico and Haiti right now, man. That's kind of getting slid under the rug. Mexico and Haiti going through it because the Haiti immigrants from the earthquake and shit, and they in Mexico now, and
that's where they went.
They went to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So they having trouble with a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, resources and food. It's like 60,000 people right now that they trying to help and everything of that nature. So it ain't getting a lot of coverage. So I wanted to just shout out to them, man, and just shed some type of light on it with the platform and everything. Ain't much I can do myself, you know what I'm saying? I can only speak on it, which ain't really doing a whole lot, but I did want to let people know.
Awareness to
yeah, let's bring a little bit of awareness here. There is an issue with Mexico and Haiti. I think it was a number that came out that I seen today. It was like 60,000, but there's another number that said it was 100,000 people for something else. So it's a lot of, Mexico, certain parts of Mexico already was going through it and struggling in their own right.
Before that,
and then now you got 100,000 plus people there displaced from this earthquake and everything like that.
Man, that's difficult, boy.
Yeah.
For real.
That's tough.
Gotta count your blessings, bro.
So shout out to Haiti, man.
Yeah, they haven't came up with like a relief fund or anything like that.
Man,
Like
I think when it first happened and then everybody was speaking on it, but you know how the world is, man. You know how we move where it's going to be hot for a couple of days. We saw the images at the border with the cops on there whipping the people and shit, but what you going to say?
I ain't going to lie, like, you got to really look at the relationship with America and Haiti, period. You know what I'm saying? Like America ain't depending on who in office, you know what I'm saying, whatever side, you know what I'm saying, it's based on the relationship with certain countries, you know what I'm saying? So they really getting displaced right now. They really in a tough situation. They ain't want to let them in our country, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Send your prayers. You know what I'm saying?
There's plenty of room and resources over here. That's the crazy thing about
I mean, resources. You know what I'm saying? People feel a certain way about these lands. You know what I'm saying? With all these invisible lines. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
They feel a certain way, like straight up.
Yeah, that's a fact. We know that now. Because they was still working on building that wall with Mexico and shit like that.
Right.
And that's what I tell people all the time. I do understand, people is looking at it like, hey, we gonna protect our own before we protect somebody that's not from here. But at the same time, this is a reminder that nobody in this world is really concerned in just 1,000% with helping people because they're humans.
Right.
Because if it was, everybody could pitch together and make a situation happen and help Haiti. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always want to tell people. That this world is operating off of business, man.
Right.
Business beliefs,
it's
ideologies.
off of debt.
Yeah.
The debt keeps the currency flowing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it ain't like y'all hurting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's based off of. So just go and get them people some of that money, man.
100%.
Look at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out Jack Boy, man. I remember when he was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a hospital built down there and all type of shit. So shout out him, man.
100%, man. 100%. Shout out to Haiti, man. Shout out to Mexico, man. They hopefully they get everything understood and get into a better situation out there. I also wanted to speak on too, bro, something else that caught my eye, and people are probably getting redundant of talking about this, but I don't think we didn't get to speak on this last week. The new developments, and I read up a lot on this with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Trial will be starting January 13th. This is officially going to trial now. The new findings or new reports, I haven't heard anything spoke out since then. Megan Thee Stallion, the bullet fragments are missing.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
I seen that.
So that was put all over the media and everything that they don't know what the bullet fragments are. So that is like a fundamental piece of evidence that
that's a
already,
crucial,
very crucial.
That is crucial.
When you say somebody shot you and there was bullet fragments and there are no bullet fragments, when you say you got bullet fragments removed. So I don't know if they just keeping it under wraps until the actual court date to reveal, or do they really not have them? But Tory has a hell of a lawyer. There's no other information that I was speaking about on the live with Tory Lanez's lawyer is part of that dream team in the OJ case.
Oh, so you got a bad motherfucker.
Oh, so what they say? If it don't fit, you must have quit. He part of that team.
She is. It's a woman.
She is.
She's also represented Tupac. She represented Snoop in his case. She got relationships with CBS. She's spokespersons for here, there, everything like that. So you know, this ain't her first motherfucking rodeo.
Hell no.
And understand, when you go to trial, when you go to a trial, and somebody's accused of something, Tory Lanez is on trial. This is why I always say I'm in the middle until we can make it official. Tory Lanez is on trial for gun possession.
Right.
And he's on trial for shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
That's called, like, it's going to be an assault charge. That's what the trial is about.
Right.
There has to be enough evidence to prove that he did this.
Everything will be displayed.
Everything.
Everything will be displayed.
And I'm just breaking that down. Like, you can have your opinions. Everybody can have their opinions. Our opinions don't matter in court. That's what want people to understand. Wow. It's not about how you feel or what you think or your opinion. It's about what can be proven in the courtroom. Like my nigga Lonzo say on Train today, it ain't about what you know. It's about what you can prove. It's a lot of motherfucking Pelican Bay and Shoe program talk right now, you know, to that character, like he say, nigga. It ain't about what you know. It's about, he say, like we told Jake, shit gets deep, Jake. Give me the bitch. Give me the bitch. Like, bro, give me the bitch. Like, Jake, you want to be, hey, what that nigga say? An undercover LAPD officer was killed today, serving a high-risk warrant in Echo Park. Telling that nigga, like, get with the program, nigga. I'm finna shoot your ass and say they caught you coming through the door, nigga.
Nah, for real.
Because he letting them know how we gonna write it up. Because they can't prove it. They can't prove it when the nigga dead. So, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. The main thing the cross-examination is about is destroying the credibility in the testimony of Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
I played that live that she said when he said that she shot her. And in that live, she actually said, I'm smart. Y'all asking me why I ain't saying nothing. Ask him why he ain't saying nothing. And in my head, I'm like, you shouldn't be saying nothing either.
Right.
She's saying, y'all on the internet. This is I want everybody to learn from this situation. She's responding in her case where her credibility is on the line, her public opinion is on the line, to the internet comments, to the blogs. Don't do that. Tory Lanez hasn't told us anything because he's not supposed to. She not supposed to either.
True.
These people that's in these comment sections, their life and their careers are going to go on without you.
Yeah.
Just understand that. For this time frame, deal with what they got to say. No matter if he played a blog, she played a blog, or you think that, whatever, let them think whatever and say whatever. Because in a court of law, all this is going to be used against you. You went on there and said...
Hey, so hold on.
Yeah.
Let's do this, though. So he going to trial for the possession, too, right?
Possession, too.
That's it. As long as he ain't got nothing on his hands and none of that shit, he good. He cool.
She said...
He cool.
He right.
And if ain't no bullet fragments...
He damn good.
Because you got to think, bro, they pulling out everything. I'm just thinking about all the little shit that's been, you know what I'm saying?
They're going to play
That
every
shit.
live. They're going to play every
That
comment.
shit crazy.
She went into detail. Tory Lanez ain't went into detail about nothing. She said her back was turned. She said that he did it for no reason. You gotta have a motive. So she also said that she lied. All that lawyer. This is OJ's old lawyer. Your Honor, she said she lied right here on camera. How do we know she's not lying now?
True.
The jury has to convict without a doubt. Other than that, it's a mistrial.
True.
They can't say, if you went on there and said you lied the first time because of this, you were scared. True, that could be possible. But that lying shit in court, that leaves a doubt. All they have to do is raise an eyebrow of doubt to the juries, and you're not guilty in a court of law. It don't matter if you did it or not.
Then the witnesses, see, this is the thing. Them witnesses, it's gonna be on whose side they on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna play a crucial role in this one. What I feel. You know what I'm saying? The witness is gonna be like, bitch, you lying, or nigga, you lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was their head ass.
Kelsey, the friend, says she's ready to talk and she gonna have her time to speak and everything like that. There was supposed to be a witness on the scene that says the Muslim where the gun went off at was closer to Kelsey and Megan and not Tory. So that was one thing that was put out there, but we can't confirm none of this.
Right.
I'm just telling y'all.
I'm just saying, you know, everybody that was there is gonna get called to that situation.
Oh, for sure.
Bro.
We got a bodyguard.
And your ass been not lying in court.
We got a bodyguard. We got a bodyguard. We got a Kelsey. We got Megan. We got Tory. Just understand, we gonna see what happened. Everything comes out when you on trial that has anything to do with this case. They're even gonna throw shit out there just to agitate the court and educate. They do that, and then they'll object. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they gonna do that. It ain't no sympathy in them courtrooms, man. So
they going for the kill.
yeah, they all going for the
They
kill,
all
man.
going for the kill.
So we shall see what happens, man. Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley, man. Did y'all see that shit?
I didn't see the actual fight, but I damn sure seen the replay because they played that motherfucker 100 times, boy.
I seen it, man.
How you feel about that shit?
No, I didn't see it. I'm bullshitting. I watched the replay of it, but during live, I couldn't find something to stream it on.
Right.
I'm not finna pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's the only reason I didn't vote it.
But I was able to see it afterwards, bro. That shit
I'm
is
talking about
crazy.
Pookie hit him with a bad motherfucker.
Flatline.
So I ain't gonna lie, he hit him with a bad motherfucker. Put him down on the ground.
Hey, that shit is just crazy to me. Like, god damn, bro, you really got out of here to get knocked out.
And then the crazy thing is, Jake Paul, like, he stood on all the shit he talked. The man even said, "I give you 500,000 if you knock me out."
Bro, but
and
that
he ended up knocking him out.
Like from from the behind this nigga, from behind the dude, the black dude. Cause I don't know buddy's name, but behind him, it looked like he got hit hard in the motherfucker.
Bro, he did.
But behind Jake Paul, that shit ain't look real.
See, from the shit they showed on, ESPN, FS.
It's like he damn near like
the replays I see. I ain't seen it like on the Instagram or I see some ESPN shit. So they gonna show their little angles, but from the angles I saw, but I didn't see no angles from behind Jake Paul.
Bro, you gotta see that, bro.
All was
that shit looked fake, fool. I ain't gonna.
I'm gonna have to check it out because I don't doubt it at all. That's one thing about this shit. I don't doubt that shit.
He just tripped me out like.
But
bro,
he did.
You getting paid to get knocked out.
And he had to, but I from the angles that I saw,
it just big ratings and shit, big money,
and that fight did great numbers too. It did great. I didn't. It wasn't.
I want to see that nigga really fight like a real boxer.
Yeah, see, like them type of fights, I would never pay no $100 to watch that shit. Like I pay $100 to watch Mayweather. Some trained motherfuckers, Sean Spencer. Some motherfuckers who know what they really doing. Now that shit, from the angles I saw. It looked like he knocked the socks off. I'm gonna have to check the angle.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm gonna have to get on the gram and check out some behind the scenes.
Either way, that shit is entertainment.
Yeah, true.
And
it's
WWF, like my people say. WWF.
I really.
Be easy on WWE now.
I'm just saying. I fuck with the WWF. It's the same type of shit.
But it is though. It is like I honestly I wasn't surprised at the result though, just because of the theatrics that go with that shit. Like I wasn't surprised, but when I saw it, like when I saw it on Sports Center, I was like, damn, Jake Paul knocked him out. They showed. Only thing I was surprised, I was like, damn, the angles they were showing looked like he really like dropped him. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, damn. But
it's entertaining.
But I wasn't surprised. I was like, okay, yeah, they know what the people want. You know what I'm saying? They know what's gonna sell. Fuck it. Like, so that's why I was just surprised at how he.
Nah, you know what's surprising?
I'm about to check another angle out though.
Is niggas really like fighting him? You know what I'm saying? Like
he gonna talk that shit and make you damn near want to fight him.
Well, niggas know it's a bag invested, bro. That's all it is. It's a quick bag. Niggas looking at it like, hey, I can halfway train for a few weeks. The other two fights, and I'm not knocking the hustle, bro. Get your money. You got clout. That's what the game is today, nigga. Go capitalize. Money, it's a bag and capitalizing off of your clout. True. People don't fuck with most people until they get clout. You get your clout, and then you find a way to capitalize off of it.
Nah, he definitely doing that.
And he found a way to capitalize off his clout in boxing where he's actually went and dedicated and put the money and put into training to look like he's supposed to be in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
And supposed to be doing a combat sport. But he has not fought a boxer yet.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's fighting UFC fighters who are out of shape, retired, and pretty much over with. And Nate Robinson, we clearly saw that was like a 7-8 inch height advantage, 9 inch weight advantage, not a weight advantage, but a height advantage to like the maximum height advantage. So that was just easy money in itself. You can't beat no real boxer. You know what I'm saying?
When you go a couple rounds.
A real boxer, you're not going to make it.
Eat him alive. Yeah. Like that.
Floyd Mayweather's not a knockout artist, so he doesn't go for the knockout and for the kill when he punches and fights.
He's a defensive fighter. He's going to let you try yourself out and then catch you with a pretty good
But if you got in the ring with a fighter of your size, that's a boxer, with your weight, you going night-night. But, like I said, get the bag. It's keeping the entertainment going. He doing what he supposed to do, selling that motherfucking shit. And, hey, they gonna support it and let him run it up. Fuck it. Run this shit up, my nigga.
Yeah, straight up.
Run it the fuck up. I also wanted to speak on some shit, too, with Wu-Tang, man. This shit right here, random as fuck. I should have really spoke on this shit when we was talking about the artist shit. That nigga Raekwon said that every Wu-Tang member, or a lot of Wu-Tang members, had invested $40,000. Y'all remember to that Wu-Wear shit?
Right.
It was on a Vlad clip. He's like, we put $40,000 a piece into Wu-Wear. And that shit was making $25 million a year and we didn't get shit.
Damn.
That's how business be going. At its height, it was making Wu-Wear was making $25 million a year.
Wu-Wear was big too.
Wu-Wear was big, but you gotta think.
They had the shoes, the what that was.
They had the hoodies, the jackets, the warm-up suits, all that
shit. They used
shit.
to call them damn boots, bro. Them niggas used to have.
They had boots.
Yeah, like the
Wallabies,
Wallabies or some shit.
They did. I didn't even know that shit.
They had a lot of Wu shit.
I knew they had that store over there. They had that store out there in Minneapolis. I went there as a kid because we was going to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii with my people and shit like that. And on the way to Hawaii, we went out there and it was going down and shit. Then we came back. I mean, we went to Minneapolis too. But I was looking at that shit like we was in the Mall of America. They had a Wu-Wear store out there. But you got to think when you look back, Wu-Tang is global, nigga.
Facts.
Worldwide. They got, nigga, them niggas can go tour the globe right now as we speak.
Sell out.
And sell out, nigga.
Nah,
So you got to think, bro. They just Asia. In
Yeah.
Asia alone, nigga, they like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They
shit.
the shit.
They the shit.
So
man.
when you
Like,
tell me them niggas made 25 mil and off they clothes, I can believe it now and understand the magnitude of Wu-Wear, but to know that, like, bro, he didn't come out and he said basically, bro, we didn't get paid off that shit, bro.
That's crazy. I wonder who was getting the money.
He said RZA and some dude named P. Like, RZA was the one kind of like making all the business moves for them and shit like that. Like, RZA was the one who was handling, like, was making the calls, but they had Wu-Tang management also.
Right.
And some guy named P, he was like, man, they was the ones kind of like, we kind of put the ball in their hands and everything like that. But he was like, man, in the end, we had so much love. It was just like, you know, whatever. But it was just like, yeah, man, nigga, really, the business was fucked up over there. I was like, damn, that shit is fucking insane, nigga.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
and then not only that, fuck just making the money off of your craft and your name and your brand. The fact that you actually invested money into it.
Exactly.
And didn't get that shit. I can see if you didn't invest. Because I would feel away, period, if a nigga made all this money off of my name.
Yeah.
But the fact that I actually invested into it,
oh yeah.
yeah, man. You gotta be on top of your business. I wanted to speak on that earlier. But he got an interview going on with Blac right now, and that shit, it came up, bro. And I was just like, what in the entire fuck?
Top of your business, man.
So, Future made a claim that went viral this week. Future was like, he bigger than Jay-Z in the streets. And he say, you know, he ain't focused on the a million, 100 M's ain't the goal no more, it's a Billy. But he said, I'm bigger than Jay-Z in the streets. You know, that's can be discussed.
That's yeah, I was gonna say that's debatable.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have your people that say yeah, and then you have your people that say no. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. In the streets.
Probably with this generation.
Yeah, with this generation.
Yeah. He been. I ain't gonna lie. Since buddy
I can't say that he ain't.
Since Future done popped out,
I can't say
he
that
had a definitely a stronger impact on the streets.
And a strong following.
Because I'm saying when I say streets, I mean your blocks, your clubs. You know what I'm saying? Your car wash.
That's why I say I can't.
Every
I
day.
can't really argue with him on that one. It's
You
like,
gonna hear Future.
I'm sitting there thinking of an argument, but it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit,
I mean, don't get me wrong. You may hear Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hear some people listen to Jay-Z, but
over the past 10 years,
you gonna
consistently,
definitely hear
Future, most definitely.
Future
Yeah.
before you
That's
hear
true.
the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're not going to hear a lot of like, you're going to hear 18 and 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds jamming the fuck out of Future. You're not going to hear a lot of 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds jamming Jay-Z.
I don't believe it's just in the South neither.
Nah.
No.
Because a lot of you gotta think
They on
shit.
Future
Everybody elsewhere really like gravitate to the South to get that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say, 'cause I
That's just what that is.
I got
Brooklyn,
Shit,
like Brooklyn and
niggas
shit.
don't even. Brooklyn music started. You know, a designer came out sounding like Future.
Facts.
Look, I got family in Virginia. I got family in Kentucky. I got family in Wisconsin. and they all on Future. Like just straight up street shit. They fuck with Jay too, but just from my feedback from talking to them is, nah, we on that Future. Like, and this is over the past years. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is 10 years and going. So it's hard to argue if you just say that, because you gotta have a point.
Listen. One thing about it, niggas can't deny. When Jay drop, everybody gonna tune in.
Everybody's gonna tune in.
Niggas gonna
as
tune
far as consistently being,
you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, Jay dropping when he feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Drop, and it's gonna be
Future
that
gonna
shit.
drop all this shit.
Yes, sir.
And you gotta think, bro. This generation is fueled off of fucking the turn up nigga and the drug vibes. You know what I'm saying?
The mixtape vibes.
And you feel me? And bro is. You know
I hate
that
Future fell back from mixtape vibes.
I kind of do too, bro. Cause
The mixtape vibes was great.
I used to put out some.
2 mixtapes a year.
Jay Z, he had a level. He had a level.
That
You know what I'm saying? But
DS2. I mean, come on.
a nigga like Jay came from the streets, bro. Like ain't nothing like having the motherfuckers bubbling.
Jay is gonna always have a street following. Don't get it wrong. Jay is always.
I don't understand.
Because he on his corporate shit, but he's still a street nigga. It ain't like he done got.
I'm just saying, when a nigga like Jay-Z, the age that he is,
he doing what he supposed to do.
The magnitude that he is, when he drops, he fucks the shit up.
Everybody's gonna tune in. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But on a consistent, just
you gotta give it to Future on
Future, he ain't said nothing wrong. I mean, that's
why
his
it's
opinion.
hard to disagree.
You know what I'm saying? But you can really debate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can. Like that's a whole.
Yeah, you got to take what Future said into heavy consideration.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
it's debatable.
Because because people start talking. You know, people gonna start saying well this and this and that. The conversation was who got the streets.
The streets. True.
That's all he's saying. And having the streets is most definitely a respectful motherfucking milestone and pillar in hip hop culture, bro. Everybody want the streets, because if you got the streets, you gonna always be able to eat musically.
Right.
You gonna be the influence, you gonna be the style, you gonna be the conversation, and everything like that, bro. So that's just what I want to just put out there in that magnitude that I kind of I see what Future gets.
Yeah, I can't disagree with him, honestly. Yeah. I really can't. Like, ain't nothing wrong with what he said.
100%. 100%. 50 Cent.
What do you got going?
50 Cent said he might be dropping an album.
Yeah.
Then he said, like, whatever, but then he said, I'm top 10, dead or alive. 50 Cent say he top 10, dead or alive, man.
What, 13, 14 year era?
I ain't gonna lie.
Can you disagree with that? I can't. Can you disagree with that?
If we talking music, I can disagree. You know what I'm saying? He ain't rap long enough. I respect everything 50 Cent did.
Right.
Now, albums, if he say I got a top 10 album of all time, dead or alive, I gotta respect that.
Right, but
not just rapper. You're not a top 10 rapper.
I can understand.
Because your music it don't stretch like that. You still relevant.
Right.
You done went to a level that 98% of our culture ain't went to or going to.
Right.
But when it comes to strictly music, I line up your bodies of work, I can't say you top 10. I'll be honest with you. I respect 50. I got love for 50.
But you can't put him in the top.
I can't put him in the top 10. Just musically.
Right.
Musically.
Yeah, we was talking to maybe.
So who you putting in your top 10? Tell me your top 10. I need to know.
Top 10?
Yeah, tell me your top 10.
I gotta put Jade up there.
Alright.
I gotta put Biggie up there.
Okay.
I gotta put Pac up there.
Understood.
I gotta put Jeezy up there. I gotta put Jeezy in that top 10. I gotta put Rick Ross in the top 10.
Okay, can you disagree?
I gotta put DMX in the top 10. I gotta put let me see, I say DMX. Who else I had, bro? Who else is top 10 in my shit? I said Jeezy. I would have to really sit down and think about that shit too, bro. I have to put probably I'll put Nipsey in my top 10. For sure. I'll put Nipsey in my top 10. 100%. Bodies of work is there. I put Nipsey up there. Who else do I just? Kanye West. Shit. Who else? Who else goes in my top 10, bro? I can't really. Lil Wayne. I forgot about Lil Wayne. I forgot about Lil Wayne. That's already like 8, huh?
Just 8. Yep.
Fucking man, I know it's somebody else, but I know if I'm gonna put Lil Wayne like the top 10.
I wish I could go back to that comment.
What?
About 50. 50, about 50.
Nigga got respect for 50.
Right.
Nigga know don't, 50
Man,
doing shit.
they was like, you got, he came out, got blackballed, then came back and went diamond type shit.
That first come out, I didn't know who 50 Cent was at that time.
I'm just saying he came out though.
Yeah, he did, but I wasn't on him. I had already said Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tupac is a top 10 artist. Somebody said Future's a top 10. We'll talk about this more at the end of the live too, where y'all can come in there and we'll speak on different artists and shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie, 50, to me, yeah, he gotta be up there, bro.
Okay, yeah, hey, we gotta respect it. Gotta respect that opinion.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's an interesting debate.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll get into that some more. I saw that Kyrie Irving
coming back. Yeah.
was coming back.
Part time, they say.
They say he gonna play on the road. The team has gotten sick. They got different people that got sick on the squad and injuries. When people caught COVID.
Sports is having a big old COVID breakout right now.
Sports having a COVID.
NFL, NBA, NHL, yeah, it's fucked up right now, man.
Yeah.
Talking about 10s and 20 players from each team type shit, like
players getting
staff
it, and
members,
then they got injuries also, so that's becoming a factor.
Yeah.
That's becoming a factor. So I don't know, bro.
The shit they ain't do nothing wrong. They supposed to be brought him back,
Yeah.
But he only gonna be playing, I believe, in away games.
Yeah, only at away because New York still got the mandate.
Yeah.
They still got the mandate in New York.
He said he ain't getting shots.
I don't know, shit.
I
That's
can't
cool.
knock it. Yeah, I can't knock him.
Man, that shit crazy because like when I was at, they not doing that shit out here.
Decent,
but in LA, nigga, you gotta have your card to go in certain spots.
Damn.
For real, hell yeah.
No shit.
Hell yeah, like you ain't got your card, they ain't letting you in that bitch. Certain restaurants and shit, certain bars and clubs. Not all of them, but certain ones, nigga.
COVID card.
Yeah, you gotta show them. They said, let me see your Vax card in your ID.
And they call it the Vax card.
Yeah, nigga, I had my shit in my wallet.
A whole other form of identification.
Had my shit in my wallet the whole time, nigga. Like, yep. They right. Ain't no rules and shit out here really, but out there, nigga, in Cali, they moving a certain way with that shit.
I can't knock them for it.
The only rule like is that if a motherfucker tell you they don't want you in their shit, you can't come in there.
For real.
Simply.
Hey, I wanted to speak on something too, bro, that I don't know if niggas really want to speak on, but I feel like this is one of them things that's edgy, that's crazy to me, that got spoke on, and I don't know if y'all are comfortable talking about this shit, but we'll see today. This will bring us in tune, because I was talking about this on my live if it was just me. Billie Eilish, do y'all know who that is? The white chick, she popular as fuck. She do music. Billie Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
They asked her, she was on the Howard Stern interview, and she said watching porn at a young age destroyed her. Like, it fucked her up. Like, now she has this mentality about sex and all this other stuff, and it fucked with her head and all these other things, seeing porn at such a young age, and it destroyed her mind and destroyed her sex life and everything like that. And she basically was downplaying the fuck out of porn and saying it's bad for people. So that led me to believe, like, there's so much to discuss in that. But on top of that, a porn star dude came out and said he agreed with her. And they basically like denouncing porn now. That's what they own. And he said, I would encourage her. The dude that used to do porn said he would encourage her to go and speak and be open and say how she really feels about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's this thing in porn, and they're going to hate that I'm saying this. Niggas who get money in porn and everything, I don't give a fuck, but I'm going to speak the real. A nigga who produces and scouts clients or manages porn girls, you are a legal pimp, my nigga.
Yeah, facts.
True. Yeah.
They don't want to say it. They be like, no, bro. This is no different than a nigga.
And the cold part, you pimping niggas and bitches.
100%.
You pimping the male and the female. You know what I'm saying?
And the only difference is you're filming it. Because if there are pimps, let's be clear, there are pimps who do not beat or put their hands on their women.
True.
Now, they have taken a place in society, people who do porn, because everybody's looked at a porn before for sure. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Undeniable. That's undebatable. Everybody who does porn is taking a position to be that person, to where, hey, we look at that shit like, I would never do it. That ain't what's up or whatever. But you took that position and did it, but that still doesn't make it right. That you willing to give yourself away and make another motherfucker, it don't make it logical. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where you letting a motherfucker demoralize you on camera sexually at times, like, they go to the limits on that shit at some of them videos. Like, I can't even watch some of that shit that they do on these motherfuckers. So it's kind of like you go to that level for a check, but you is only getting a very small percentage. You taking all the risk in the world. I don't give a fuck how much they tested. You know what I'm saying? That's why they have outbreaks and shit in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is not to judge these people who in this industry are working as stars. This is just pointing out the facts of what's going on. The only difference, because they'll look down, they at times look down on prostitutes and girls who escort, and I'm like, y'all doing the same exact shit. It's just y'all putting it on camera doesn't make it morally better. Like, oh, I'm on camera doing it. It's the same shit. They came up with fancy lingo for it. That's all it is. They came up with paperwork for it. Just because you went and got paperwork for it doesn't mean that it's that. So that's all I was saying. I'm not judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying whatever. I'm just saying that is a conversation that can get deep when the right motherfuckers have it. But it ain't going nowhere. The industry will never go nowhere. It's too much money involved, man. Too much fucking money involved. Right. But it's no different than a pimp on the streets to me, man, in my personal opinion.
Man, your personal opinion is hitting the nail right on the head.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look, on some real shit,
yeah.
I can agree with her on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because as a child, you gotta think, when you was a kid, you know what I'm saying? If you had certain parents, you know, like, they used to tell you to turn your head when certain shit came on the TV, right?
Yeah.
But then when you find a motherfucking tape, they just busting it open on that motherfucker. That shit fucks with your mind. If you know what I'm saying? You a kid, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta think, you got some kids that's gonna be intrigued about that shit. They might, you know what I'm saying, keep watching that shit. And that shit do something to their mind, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause when you a child, bro, it's like the shit
has different impressions on you.
The shit that you consume, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's different, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's different, bro, with children, you know what I'm saying? Consuming certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like certain shit should be at certain ages, you know what I'm saying, to be exposed to, but you know, it's just what it is. It just that shit it can make a motherfucker be scared of some shit. It can make a motherfucker feel like this is the only way to make a motherfucker be with them or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it can do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it can do a lot of shit. I'm talking about on both sides. Like it can make dudes feel like this how they supposed to do a girl, you know what I'm saying, or a woman, you know what I'm saying,
they not knowing that this is the tape and motherfuckers is just
like you saying, like they do some wild shit. So if a kid run across that shit and they see that, it's like, all right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and then if you coming from a background where ain't nobody telling you about no birds and the bees type shit.
Yeah, that's what you're learning from. That's how you gonna know it.
You feel me?
That ain't a good.
So I think she even went to the lines of like even saying, I could be wrong, Billy. Excuse my bad, but she was on some shit like her first like experience was seeing like a girl getting hit by like 7 or 8 niggas or some shit.
Oh yes, definitely.
So that's kind of
that
like
ain't the first thing. Yeah.
Come on, man.
they was talking about people developing real live porn addictions and shit like that, and
Man, nah, that's true. Cause like, I ain't gonna say no name, but I got a cousin that nigga got a motherfucking real. Ever since we was little, bro. Ever since we was little, that bro got a real live fucking porn addiction, bro. Like,
so what determines? I remember that nigga Kanye said he had a porn addiction, and I'm not laughing at it.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. From growing up with a nigga like that, a porn addiction is this.
Yeah.
Every time you catch this motherfucker, he beat. Every time you catch, I'm talking about nigga broad daylight. I'm talking about nigga late night in you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you think this nigga in there taking a shit? You know what I'm saying? You think this nigga over here taking a nap? You think this nigga doing this? You know what I'm saying? This nigga over here going the fuck off. You feel me? Like real shit. Like, it's crazy. Real shit. Shout out my nigga to our lady boy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy. Nigga be like dedicated to that shit.
Nah, I'm talking about having, you know what I'm saying, like a set schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about niggas so cold. Nigga be sitting there doing some other shit and be, you know what I'm saying? Be like, what the fuck?
Bro, I remember that True Life, I'm Addicted to Porn. Y'all remember that shit on MTV, bro? Y'all remember that shit? And it had that white dude on there, that chubby white dude. That nigga was like, he looked at the cameras like, he was on that whole like losing his family and da-da-da-da, and he was reading Bible scriptures and shit. And I'm not trying to laugh at nobody who really going through this, because this is a real thing, but just the delivery and the presentation of it was fucking hilarious, bro. That nigga was like, he was sitting on the bed in the room. The camera was in there. That nigga was like, I just came in the room and I just masturbated. Like, he's like, yeah. They was showing that nigga reading the Bible. That nigga wife was talking about she was gonna leave him and shit like that. I was like, bro, this shit is fucking insane, bro.
Bro, you gotta.
But I remember we used to. What you gonna say?
You gotta think about all these weirdo ass niggas that be coming out of jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen.
That's because niggas couldn't get pussy for so long.
But no. This is what I'm saying. This shit be so serious that, bro, they give niggas cases for that shit down there.
Oh, jacking off on the guard or something? Yeah. I be hearing that
niggas be really catching cases. I'm talking about niggas be end up being sex offenders and all type of shit behind that shit, boy.
But I thought
they be like really addicted to that shit.
I thought niggas be trying to get that shit off when they see a guard walk by or something. And that's
some niggas don't give a damn.
Man, it's just some niggas they just fucked up in the head. Man. I swear to God, bro. Niggas be had to come out and register, bro, because they didn't caught too many. See, this is how you get the case. You catch too many of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because you going from some shit to some predator weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't keep your hands off yourself and all time. Bro, I swear to God, nigga, that shit is crazy, bro. It's some weird niggas. So I just be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get it. Like, being addicted to anything is bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything is bad, my nigga. You feel me? So it just...
It's crazy, though, because, like, now... Like, I remember I used to be that nigga that would, like, go hard or whatever. Or with, like, just fuck with females, but then do that, too. But it's like, now, nigga, I don't even have the energy to do both like that. Like... I'm fucking with women and jacking off, like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hell nah, like, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
Be drained like a motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga be drained right this out, bro. So these niggas out here just gunning like that nigga say.
Sniping shit down.
You gotta think. All right, I'm gonna tell you. So everything you consume, you know what I'm saying, affects you, you know what I'm saying, in certain ways. So niggas that drink liquor and shit, they be thinking that shit teeing you up, but that shit really fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? When you drink beer, when you drink liquor and shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit really fuck you up in the long run, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, when you got all this type of AD, you got all these drugs, you know what I'm saying, enhancements and all this shit, man, niggas out here going crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? Just can't, you know, call them niggas beaters, man. They can't, you know what I'm saying, they can't keep their hands off themselves, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit is crazy, bro. How this game be going and how the life of evolution worked and energy and age and everything of that nature be, bro. Shit be different like a motherfucker, dog. How this shit be playing out, man. I ain't even lying to you, fool. Like, that shit is fucking insane. And just to hear her being like a music star saying this shit, how that shit fucked up as a kid. But I ain't gonna lie, I know I'm fucked up because I love me a nasty bitch.
Come on, man.
I know I'm fucked up.
You can't, if you sit up here and be like, because I ain't gonna lie, nigga, we had a lot of porn and shit in our house. I ain't gonna lie. It was just,
I used to steal
so when a nigga ran across that shit, nigga, yeah. I'm talking about all the booty talk, all this, just crazy. So then a nigga was used to watch like, oh yeah, I want me a bitch just like that, thinking in the nigga head. That yellow, she gonna be just like that. You feel me? Or this chocolate, I want to be a chocolate. She gonna do that right there. That's how a nigga think. You feel me? Growing up, so that shit just. Yeah, I'm talking about them tapes. You remember them tapes? Them tapes used to be colored and shit. You used to have a black motherfucker. Nigga, I ain't bullshit. DVDs came out, nigga. Yeah, right.
Some of y'all little youngsters missed the DVD era, man. I mean, missed the. Some of them missed the DVD era. Some of y'all niggas missed the tape era.
Nah, facts.
Y'all missed that tape era, dog. Y'all little young snappers,
tape
man.
Era, motherfucker.
Now y'all niggas is blessed. Y'all get to get it in on y'all phone, nigga. Niggas have to sneak and watch that shit on tape.
Hey, look, on some shit.
Go through obstacles and shit.
On some shit. Look, bro, this phone shit so crazy. Like, I was watching this shit kind of like, I guess it went a little viral, you know what I'm saying? They called a nigga. The nigga, that line was long as like a fucking restaurant. So niggas beating on the motherfucking door. The nigga finally kicked in the door. This nigga and that bitch addicted. You know what I'm saying? On the phone, one in his hand. I'm talking about, but he's supposed to be at work though. You know what I'm saying? So we got these type of niggas handling the food and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they got them things, bro. They got them things where like niggas be going to them porno stores and them booths. I never knew what they was until somebody told me, bro. Like at them big ass porno stores. I don't know if they still even do. They even got those in Houston.
What the fuck, nigga? Yeah, what you mean? When them niggas be, man, listen, man, them niggas be going and them motherfuckers, nigga come out looking like they done drained their whole life out. Nigga watching movies and shit, getting high back there and shit, hitting that dope and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I cannot go somewhere else in the fucking public space and go in on myself.
Bro, just think about how many niggas be in these homes every day, bro. And they ain't cleaning them bitches out. Fuck all that, nigga.
Hell no, they not finna go clean up. They finna go clean up another nigga nut. Hell no, man.
What?
Fuck that. I remember that shit though because somebody told me. Cause I remember
they got them hoes still.
I remember we ran up in one of them houses like some kids or some young niggas. We just like ran in a porno store to see what it was. They ran out there bitch and shit on some just prank type shit. And then when we got old enough to just walk in there, we seen like, bro, we ain't even gonna buy no porno tape. Like, what kind of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we not buying this shit. But then somebody had told me one day that niggas be in them back rooms and them big motherfuckers. Y'all remember they had that big one on 45?
Yeah.
Is that still
on 45? Look, what the fuck? Okay, look, coming from the south, it's right before you get to Aldine High School. Nah, it's a little bit past that shit.
Oh,
it's
you
like
talking
right
about
there to the right.
I'm talking about the big one.
Which one?
Oh, right when you pass up New York. On 45, the mega store. It was like a big ass.
Megaplex shit.
Yeah.
I take that whole still right there to the
right past, you can exit New York, the whole right when you pass up New York on the feeder.
Right.
And
I believe that's still it's on the north side.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
it's on the south side. It's on the south side.
If you coming to the north.
Yeah,
if you coming to the north,
right there.
Yeah, and that strip club is on the other side,
right.
in that same spot, like they right across on the other side from each other.
But now, hey,
I believe that's still
bro, I swear to God, nigga, you would not believe low key how many of them bitches is still out here, bro. I'm talking about, and they be in the weirdest little fucked up spots.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like we used to have. Okay, y'all, what's that clip they told out right here by Billway 8? They had the little L shopping center right there.
Amazonia.
Nah, not Amazonia, but that Amazonia.
Ecstasy. The strip club?
No. Look, they got a little store like that right now over there with Amazonia. But I'm talking about on Billway 8, nigga, going towards like Greenspoint Drive. It's at the corner of Greenspoint Drive and Billway 8, bro. What was that club right there, bro?
Oh, Clayton's?
Clayton's.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that shopping center right there, nigga, creep zone, nigga.
No,
I
shit, I
bro,
never
that's
fucked
back
around
then
with that
when a
shit.
nigga used to be, you know, hustling and shit. So a nigga used to go meet licks up there, bro. Them niggas used to be in that whole nigga tripping, tweaking. I'm talking about, you don't even want to drop the shit in nigga. You put that shit down, let him go and grab it. You like, bro, you been up in that hole killing yourself, fam. Coming out smell like crack and lotion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stinking like a motherfucker.
Hey.
Yeah, man. That shit crazy as fuck though. Like,
Man, that shit is.
that shit wild how this game going. This nigga here sent me a crazy ass video of some dope fiends fucking at the bus stop, nigga.
Man, you seen that?
That shit was wild as fuck, bro.
They was tweaking on that dope, fam.
Bro,
I ain't
this nigga
bullshit.
sent me a video. It's broad daylight.
Boy.
Bro, big black ass nigga gunning this hoe, nigga, like white chick, right? This is the weirdest fucking video I ever seen. I felt weird about. I was like, bro, I was like fucked up. Like this is weird
That
as
nigga
fuck.
gun the nigga down.
But
on
it's
that
funny.
phone.
It's funny,
Bro,
but
that
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is weird as fuck. I'm low key like, why did this nigga send me this?
Shit, because the
But-
nigga sent it to me, I had to send it to
Yeah, so I had to send it to niggas. That's what I'm
What
saying.
you mean?
It's
Nigga, I ain't
like,
finna be the only nigga get burnt up around.
bro, I got burnt
Fuck
out
you
by that
saying?
shit, bro. This nigga is raw. This nigga got one arm, bro. He got one arm, fucking this bitch on the bus stop, standing up, doggy, nigga.
Bro, you ain't know if that nigga was raping that hoe if you was down with
She sitting there taking this shit. The nigga, you catch the whole porno movie display. White dudes is watching it, recording on some shit. Man, there's kids out here, man. We're gonna call the cops. What the fuck? So it's a chubby white lady, big ass black nigga knocking this bitch down. He busts all on the hoe and everything, nigga. She fall on the ground. So I guess they high, probably off heroin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they on that meth.
A meth or something.
They got to be on some high power shit. That's
Nigga.
up, fam.
Some nigga rides by on a bike. An older white dude rides by on a bike, stops the bike. She gets up and stands up. He starts hugging her and talking to her.
Like he was saving her though.
Like
bro.
he was
I ain't
saving
gonna lie,
her.
that shit looked weird though. Fool. It was
Like he was saving her.
Was raping this whole night.
But she wasn't getting raped because she was sitting there taking that shit. Like, they both wanted that, and it was like, bro, this is the weirdest shit I
the
ever
nigga
seen.
like, man, I called the cops.
I called the cops, man. I can't make this shit up, bro.
Real shit.
I can't make this shit up, bro.
Real shit.
I wish y'all could see this.
Somebody sent me that shit. I was like, what?
Jesus,
Man, check this shit out.
Fucking sick, bro, as fuck, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Sick as fuck, bro. Broad daylight, nigga, on some 12 o'clock type shit.
And nigga, I'm talking about at the bus stop.
That nigga had
Fuck.
Yeah,
one.
nigga was out here be at the metro. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
fuck it, we ain't tripping on
One,
traffic.
and one of these bus stops right here, nigga, 1 p.m. broad daylight. Yeah. Whole park behind them,
Grand
nigga.
Theft Auto shit for real.
Whole park behind them, nigga. I'm like,
They ain't
oh,
doing no chip.
Nigga cars passing by and shit.
that shit crazy as fuck. Any new music this week before we get into the sports, man?
New music.
I ain't hear a new
I ain't gonna lie.
CD.
Hey, y'all check out my little partner man. Say, man, my boy Check Chaser Chill finna drop this Lone Wolf on the 23rd.
For
You
sure.
feel me? Y'all tap in, man. On all your streaming services, it's gonna be on there.
We gotta get Chubb on the podcast.
Nah, facts.
We gotta get D. D been asking to come on. I
Nah,
gotta get D.
facts, man.
I was thinking about-
bro. I need to get bro. I need to holler at bro. For real.
See, I was really gonna tell him. I wanted to kind of wait till we got the real camera shit rolling.
Right.
That before I brought him on, but I was like, man, we don't know when we gonna start doing the real camera shit. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just tell him come on soon, then one Monday or something.
Nah, facts. You definitely.
I'm gonna see what's up. Yeah,
man.
because I was today was a good day for him to
Real
come
nigga,
on because
man.
it was a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, I fuck with bro the
So,
long way, man.
After Chubb dropped the tape, we'll have Chubb on here for sure.
Yes, sir. Y'all don't forget 23rd, man. The Lone Wolf, man. It's a red cover,
Lone
man.
Wolf,
Let me see,
man.
I think I got
Get
that.
that.
Roddy Ricch dropped a new project. I heard a couple jams on there. I liked that video. That video he
It's
dropped.
better than that one we was talking about.
Nah, I don't think he gonna, cause that hoe was so raw to me, bro. Not the first tape. He's got 4. Since I've been following him, he got 4 projects out. That first one, then the one that just really turned him all the way up with the Die Young on that hoe. That one there, you know what I'm saying? And then he had a couple jams. That was his best one to me. But then he came with that third one,
Right.
which had all the box and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that on there, the other hits and shit like that on there. And I forgot what other song. He had a few songs on that bitch. And then he came with this one right here today. It did what it was supposed to do and shit. But that second one was just the truth, bro. Like, that hoe was insane to me, dog. But he did his thing on this hoe for sure. And Gucci dropped that Dolph, Long Live Dolph today.
That's
That was
hard.
That's that old WAP, nigga.
Hey, that bitch.
That's that old WAP. I
Yeah.
watched the video like 3 times before I came up here at the crib.
Yes, sir.
That's that WAP, nigga. Like, that's that real good WAP, nigga. Like, that beat, that Metro Boomin type beat, that shit was, yeah, man. WAP put me back in that zone on that motherfucker, bro. Shout out to Gucci, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
he
Gucci.
did a hard motherfucker for that boy Dolph, man.
That video was hard.
I ain't seen
Hey, but
that
that's so icy Christmas.
Mm.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Gucci.
Oh yeah.
He doing this shit.
That nigga Gucci finna make me go back into the catalog with that motherfucker. There, all like, And that's that for that, man. Twan, take us with the sports, man.
Oh man, it was a cool little weekend for the NFL, man. On Saturday, the Colts beat the Patriots 27-17. My Steelers came back, man. We came back and got it yesterday against the Titans, man. We had a good little 4th down stand, man. It kept us, gave us the W, man. So we still in the playoff hunt. The Bills beat the Panthers 31-14. The Texans showed up and beat the Jags 30-16. Cowboys got the best of the Giants 21-6. Surprisingly, the Lions beat the hell out of the Cardinals 30-12. So we gotta be on the watch out for the Cardinals, man. They might be slipping, man. They was the number 1 seed. They fell to number 4 now. The Dolphins continued their win streak. They beat the Jets 31-24. The Bengals beat the Broncos in a pretty good defensive game, 15-10. The Niners got the Falcons 31-13. The Ravens and the Packers played a hell of a game, man. Hey, that boy Huntley, hey, say, man, be on the lookout for that boy, man. That's Lamar Jackson's backup for Baltimore. The Packers beat the Ravens 31-30, man. The Saints shut the Bucks out last night, 9-0. That was a hell of a defensive effort by the Saints. Shout out to them. Earlier today, the Raiders beat the Browns 16-14. Both of those teams got a ton of COVID issues. The Vikings and the Bears played tonight on Monday Night Football, and the Vikings got the W 17-9. Tomorrow we got Washington and Philly, and Seattle and LA. Thursday, the Titans and the Niners. So later on this week, man, I'm gonna put y'all up to date on the Eagles and the Washington game and the Seahawks and the Rams game, man. So be on the lookout for those results. Probably Wednesday. I'll probably get with y'all Wednesday on the Sportscast. But that was the weekend in the NFL, man. We still got about 2 to 3 more weeks left. And shit, it's time for the playoffs, man. But ain't nothing been decided yet. Everything is still in the air. So keep your eyes open.
Sports talk.
That's it for the sports talk. Shout out to whatchamacallit, man. The guy, man, I be forgetting homie name. The guy with one arm, bro.
Basketball player?
Yeah, he going crazy right
hey,
now,
man.
bro.
I'm talking about really who?
He got an offer from a one D1 offer, but bro, they can't do nothing with that nigga on the court. Man, we was talking about him last week. I think we shouted him out last week too, bro. That nigga is cold, bro.
Bro, hard. Like he gonna get some more offers too.
Yeah, that nigga the truth, bro. Like
he got more offers coming his way just off his work ethic.
Making niggas look crazy on the court.
What on? I'm talking about Poop doing niggas with what on?
Emmanuel Hansel.
I'm talking about doing it with what on? Out there
Emmanuel
niggas and everything.
Emmanuel Hansel, bro. This nigga the truth, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
So we'll tap in with the chat, and I see people talking about the clubhouse. Somebody asked me about Adam 22 tweets.
Yeah.
We were listening to that earlier. I actually saw it when the shit first happened. I've been tapping in the clubhouse. shout out to my YouTubers and people who do content on Clubhouse. There's no disrespect or no shade. I'm just not really in the space of doing that because I create content already on my YouTube channel. And some people are doing the content on Clubhouse and streaming it live to their YouTubes and everything like that. Do y'all thing. But I just know like what I'm trying to do with the content side. I wouldn't mind having a section of communication and networking through Clubhouse and building because there's artists on there, it's upcoming artists on there. People got questions, and I'm a nigga that's always looking to get game and give game or give information. I talked to a chick named C-Star, and I followed her on Instagram. Y'all follow her. She got a real dope thing going and shit like that. I like what her and her team was saying the other night on there.
Talking about C-Star from Long Beach?
Yeah, you know her?
What? Hard. One of the hardest females that everybody need to tap into.
I'm sleep, bro. I never knew. I just got him to her through Clubhouse.
Bro, C-Star bidding, I'm talking about bidding fine shit up.
Okay.
She hard.
Okay. I know I spoke with her manager and everything.
I ain't gonna.
Man, I'm gonna have to get with her next time I go to LA.
Bro, matter of fact, look, she was doing like some Rap a Lot West type shit at one point in time. I'm kind of glad. I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, C-Star, nigga, hard. I feel like this real shit is as far as female rappers, how females rapping right now. She need to be in the light.
On the forefront.
Okay.
But she need to be in the light. Then she's coming from the West Coast. C-Star.
C-Star.
She hard.
Look out.
Bro, I've been listening to her for a couple years now, nigga.
Damn, that's fucking
Real
crazy,
shit.
bro. It's a small world. Cause I was
Real
just
shit,
matter of
nigga.
fact, nigga, when I was getting my cut, nigga, I was in the lot talking to her and her manager and different niggas from Cali and everybody in their clubhouse,
That's
different artists.
Crazy.
Yeah, nigga, I was really on that bitch for like a whole hour and a half.
Bro, I'm
nigga.
talking about I be reposting her shit and all type of shit.
No shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have to really tap into her now, then,
yeah,
bro.
Man, C-Star, she hard. I swear to God.
But I can tell she got a passion for the music, but I know that it's like, you know, we in the rap world, not the way it works. It's like talent and passion for it ain't what
nigga,
sells,
she got a lot of shit with Slim 400.
Never knew that.
Real shit.
Never.
Bro, like nigga, even when she get on other motherfuckers beats and shit,
yeah,
like real shit. The first time I heard her nigga is when that nigga Nipsey he dropped that damn, what is that cause she was talking about the beat, nigga, and I don't know for certain cause I was following that Long Beach movement, matter of fact, the Long Beach movement thing they had going on. And then nigga the Nipsey shit dropped. Boom. And nigga that's how I ran across. She was rapping over a Nipsey Hussle beat, nigga. And every beat, I ain't gonna lie, every beat that she rapped over.
I saw that video on YouTube.
Hard.
See, I was telling her now that the world that we in now as a real lyrical female rapper, you know, I think that because she was really speaking about how like she don't want to sell herself out and have to oh shit, I know what it is. Let me fix that.
Yeah. I wish I would have what's the name, bro?
Been on there.
Talking to that shit. Talking to her on there, nigga.
My bad, y'all.
It's all good.
So now that Clubhouse does have good shit, bro.
Okay. Bro, shit,
yeah,
bro, we can go back down through this whole, bro. Yeah. And I'm gonna play some of her shit for you, bro.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram too. I didn't really just go look through her shit though, but I looked at it when I heard the Clubhouse room talking. Cause some of the rooms on Clubhouse are strictly arguing and messy shit.
Right.
Sometimes I do want to hear that for entertainment. It is entertainment, but then sometimes I want to have real serious conversations. You feel me?
Right.
And a lot of them rooms with the biggest bullshit, you can't really get in there and you can't really get in those rooms and have a voice because they already got the people is loaded up and it's so many people trying to talk over and it's a bunch of confusion going on that I get tired of hearing that shit and get out. But this was one of the rooms I felt like it was a good conversation and I felt like I could really give advice as a nigga who worked somewhat in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, being a nigga who done been on both sides of this shit where I was strictly a fan and then now I'm a nigga that's looking to work with talent. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
As far as creating content with you or whatever. And I'm telling you like, hey, I'm looking at the same shit the labels is looking at it. I'm looking at it, and I'm still a fan of the culture too. So it's like I'm looking at it as a nigga, would I do content with this person? Do I want to do content? Are you worth me pulling up for an interview? Or also would I look at you like, can I look at you as a fan place? Because I know how to put myself as a person where I don't really am not a fan of what you're doing, but can I see other motherfuckers being a fan? I know how to do that. A lot of people, that's I think one of the gifts that I have at this point, where I might personally not be a fan of somebody, but I know how to look at it and engage, like, can I see a group of people fucking with this?
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people that I say that I knew was gonna pop off, bro, I didn't get to really work with them like early on or tap in with them, and they popped off before I could work with them. But it's like, bro, I knew this nigga was gonna do something. And it's crazy because it's like now I'm getting like to a different level in the game. I can still do that shit though. I still want that to be a part of my platform while I'm catching artists on the come up and shit like that too. So Don keep talking about that Whack 100 and Ant conversation. Bro, I really wasn't on there to argue with Whack on that though, bro. Like that conversation we was having, that was like a serious conversation, like, cause it was about the Charleston White shit. So it wasn't like I was on there to really go back and forth or prove no points. I was really on there to shed light on something that I felt like needed to be addressed because of where different conversations were going, even with media. They was kind of getting on the dude who kept bringing Charleston White on the Clubhouse after he said what he said. Right. And I was telling them as a YouTuber and everything, I actually know why somebody would bring Charleston White on their platform. I get it. We in the business of clicks and views and everything, but once it happens, you have to be able to take the backlash and the fire that's gonna come from inviting somebody like that on your platform. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially if he goes super far with it by saying the R word about white women. You know what I'm saying? True. So I was explaining that to the guys in the chat, and then I was trying to speak on like gang banging, like, hey bro, I'm not here to disrespect gang bangers. I don't believe in disrespecting gang bangers. You know, I think gang bangers is the scapegoat for violence in our community when, you know, y'all know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, gang bangers are not the death and end of all and the reason for the problems in our communities, bro. From LA on down. Is gang bang culture heavy in LA? Yes, we know this. The entire world knows this. Is this the motherland for certain gangs? Yes, we know this. But that is not the core reason of all violence in the black community, because you got people that rob that have nothing to do with gang banging. You got people that kill that have nothing to do with gang banging. Mm-hmm. And like I told people, a gang banging murder is, hey, I'm killing you because our gangs are at odds. My gang and your gang don't get along. We see each other, we go after each other. That's a gang bang murder. A gangbanger going and robbing a nigga, that's not a gangbanger murder. What that is, a nigga that's in the gang chose to go rob somebody. That's what I be trying to paint that difference on here, but people seem to just not really get what
it. Context.
Yeah,
it's just because of the definition of gang. You know what I'm saying? So they basically trying to throw every little thing in there. You know what I'm saying?
Category.
And a lot of them people that be speaking on that, I feel like it's like, bro, you ain't never really interacted with a person, you know what I'm saying, that's within these gangs and shit. Because you know, you got some niggas that's affiliated that's they damn near square on the cool.
That's what I be telling niggas. They don't know that.
That's
like square business. And
you got niggas.
You got your one. It's like you got niggas that's about money. Niggas that's about bullshit.
Yeah.
You got some niggas that's really about bettering everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like.
And you got some niggas that do it all.
Right.
Like, you got the nigga that's the killer, he want to be the hardest nigga.
The evolution of it, because you're going to go from all that into
steps.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, that shit just crazy.
Exactly. Bro. You got niggas in gangs that actually tell niggas like, hey, nigga, we from this and this and this, but hey, bro, don't go do that crash dummy shit.
True.
go do this, nigga. Hey, nigga, you gotta. Niggas don't even, bro. Some niggas don't even know that gangbangers have jobs.
Like for real.
It's real live niggas.
I know gangbangers that own shit.
Yeah, they don't be knowing.
I mean,
They don't know.
Yeah,
they don't be knowing.
The guidance that you got, bro. Like that's,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell a nigga in a heartbeat, go get you a job, nigga. Niggas in jobs, niggas with jobs is in first place in my book. I don't give a fuck. Whatever meets the eye out here, yeah, that's fine and cool.
Yeah.
But nigga, I'm talking about for the longevity of the situation. Man, shit, I tell niggas all the time.
Sure.
Do something to get you some money. Do something to try to own you some shit.
Right now, the conversation, too. Not to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead. Good.
The conversation on Clubhouse is Adam22.
What do you got going on now?
Old tweets resurfaced, and it's gonna probably be all over YouTube. That Clubhouse is a motherfucker. Clubhouse. I keep seeing more and more rappers saying, "This my Clubhouse. This my Clubhouse. This my Clubhouse." You know, they brought Young Boy on Clubhouse. I just seen No Cap say he got a Clubhouse. I seen Lil Meech. He even created a Clubhouse and went on there. People looking at it, because everybody who's a creator now want to interact with their supporters.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's the newest way to interact with your supporters. So basically, you know, Wacky B and everything going on there. They started bringing up Adam22 from No Jumper old tweets. And he got that weird ass, dark ass white boy humor that black people will never understand and see eye to eye with. You got something, it's just dry, nasty, and disgusting. Like, we don't play like that.
Right.
He's saying shit like, let's F the kids. I'd rather bang a 15-year-old than be president. He was tweeting these things at like 27, 28 years old. So he looking at it like, he's basically saying, like, man, I'm pretty sure y'all know that I was just playing around and da-da-da-da-da-da. But the thing is, in our culture, people from our culture are tapped into this platform because he get people from our culture on this platform, but we don't play like that. Right. Ever.
Exactly.
We ain't ever even thinking that's comedy. So he might feel like I don't really want to explain this.
But you got to.
But you're going to have to if you're going to be a part of this culture. That's just what it is, bro. I'm not saying cancel him. I'm not saying stop fucking with him.
Gonna definitely call you out.
But you're going to have to address that shit when it get in. Exactly. It's going to come up again. It's going to come up again.
Oh, numerous
This is a part of, he was talking about.
Niggas want answers.
Like, and it's came up before.
Like, good. What was you on?
He addressed it in, yeah.
What you got going on,
He addressed it in like 2018. I think he addressed it before that too. Like, he was at a different time in his life. Him and his friends was joking, and he kept talking about, oh, I really didn't.
joke all the time, but we ain't never told no jokes like that. I'm just saying, bro. We sit in the spot and joke all goddamn
yeah, we
day.
joke, but we don't
joke like that.
It's like, nigga, we know, like, hell nah, nigga, we not finna tweet that shit. We not finna say that shit.
So if you said that, you know how a nigga gonna look at you? Like,
yeah, like, what the fuck you on, nigga? That ain't trolling to me. That ain't joking to me. That's like, nigga, we don't play like that, bro.
It's tripping. Like,
and in their culture, they have the sus jokes where they build fan bases for acting gay. Like, they tell men, like, hey, I'll do this and do this to you, or like, suck my da-da-da-da, and this is a lane I think that dude Aiden Ross is big in, the sus lane, where they say sus shit to each other. And it's a whole thing that these kids want to see. They want to see.
Fucking them kids, man.
They want to see this. They think it's funny when the dude say something gay. It's like a thing they do. And Adam is most definitely part of that. But he's saying now, you know, I have a daughter. I've never done anything sexually. Be fair to him. He said he's never done anything sexually to a underage girl.
He probably haven't.
And yeah.
Just the jokes within itself, though. Like, it's just certain shit you just don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what you're gonna have to face when you part of it. Seems like, well, man, I'm pretty sure a lot of the celebrities y'all have said things and done things that, you know, that they tweeted out a while back.
Talking about you, Adam.
But and that's what you gotta understand. Don't even talk about.
Yeah.
Just take your shit. Niggas ain't finna cancel you. Just explain
it.
Make
Some stupid jokes, man.
Yeah.
We was fucking around. I wouldn't do that.
You gotta talk to the people. You gotta You gotta let them ask their questions
That's
and
really
go.
gonna be his best out. Just go ahead and fade that shit and explain it, and then that shit, boom.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are respecting it a little more. They still think you weird, but they be okay. At least the motherfucker didn't run from the shit.
And he said it himself, that's his personality. He's always trying to push the edge with conversations and opinions.
Yeah, but
he's always trying to make people feel uncomfortable and everything.
It's pushing the edge and then it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some weird shit. I'm not joking about
so he been
I guess it just depends on who you talking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got some people that look over that shit, and you got some people that gonna say, hey, look, don't say no shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It just depends.
He wouldn't do that now, you know what I'm saying? And then, we got the council situation now and da-da-da-da, but it's like, hey, bro, no matter what you do, you're going to always have to answer for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of this motherfucking game.
And I don't think he would try to harm no child. Man, I don't know him personally, but I would hope he wouldn't. But I mean, you just got to be mindful of the shit that you tweet and the shit that all that shit is documented. You can erase it all you want, but it's still there. It's still
somewhere.
There.
It's back there
it's
somewhere.
Still there. So you just got to be careful, bro.
The
best thing for him to do is just fade that shit head up and answer whatever question.
He'll be out because he came to Clubhouse. Wack 100 was there. That's all I listened to earlier, so I didn't finish listening to it to see what the end result of that shit was, but that's what everybody was talking about right now in the chat. They want to touch in on that shit.
People going, it's big, but people, they going to blow it up even more, but you just got to be mindful of the shit you say.
And I'm pretty sure he'll address it tomorrow on their live show. They do their live show on Tuesdays and everything, so that's that, man. Anything else? Anybody in the chat had anything else to say? I understand, people saying cancel them, bro. I know this is not me, I'm not that nigga that want to tear somebody platform down or tear them down. Nobody really truly gets canceled. They fuck people bag up for a little bit.
For a second.
And then they back rolling and everything, man.
That cancel shit really weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about Wack getting into a fight or nothing like that. He said he did, I think. Did he say he did or had an incident?
I think they was discussing, he was like him and two of his partners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ran into something and, you gotta listen to him. You gotta listen. I ain't finna repeat that shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that for sure.
Wack a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't see no footage with that.
Wack like that type of shit. Y'all know that. He into that. Wack 100 a motherfucker. They gotta give Wack. They really got Clubhouse. Y'all really owe Wack 100 a sack, nigga. Like,
he got him lit. He got him lit, bro.
He probably getting it.
He got that
he gotta be getting it.
I hope he getting that motherfucker.
I know he is because he
can holler at somebody.
Nigga, it is so many. It's YouTube channels thriving off of just screen recording what Wack 100 saying on there.
I was just gonna say, nigga,
multiple
it's bunch of shit with just him. When you look up,
and even this nigga Bullets Gotti. Nigga, Bullets Gotti used to come in my chat. Shout out Bullets Gotti. He a crazy motherfucker. That's my boy though, because he been fucking with me for a minute.
Yeah.
Watching the channel, coming in the lives, pissing everybody in the live off because he'll come in there just saying the wildest shit. Even like when the pandemic was on lockdown, Bullets Gotti would come in my shit. He even pissed me off the first time he came in there. And I said, I'm going to get better about getting aggravated on my shit and just start understanding, taking everybody's shit better. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. I'm going to stop trying to be so emotional. But Bullets Gotti pissed me off one night. I'm like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. And we going back and forth. And then he came back again. I'm like, oh, this nigga, this just hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's my boy, though. He fuck with me. Shout out Bullets Gotti. But even that nigga be on Clubhouse. He a nigga on there. Like, he's a nigga on there. Like, it's YouTube channels that just make videos about Bullets Gotti now. Wack 100 said this and this and this. Bullets Gotti and Wack 100 get into it. Bullets Gotti gets into it with such and such. Bullets Gotti, this is like, bro, he done created his whole little fucking world, bro. So, man, this shit is crazy. That nigga say Bullets Gotti, dude, a weirdo. See, niggas know who he is, bro. I fuck with Bullets Gotti, though, bro. He fuck with me. I fuck with Bullets Gotti, dog. Shout out to Bullets Gotti, man. Tap into his YouTube, man. I be trying to tell my nigga Gotti, I be wanting my boy Gotti to chill a little bit because I know how this shit can go. And I don't never want to hear nothing happen to Gotti or nothing like that, man. That's my guy. But Gotti like the bullshit, man. He want to get into it, bro. He don't be giving a fuck. R.I.P. Drakeo for sure, man.
Hey, man, for sure.
R.I.P. Drakeo, R.I.P. Dolph, R.I.P. Slim 400. Anybody else we lost through these times, man, and we got, you know. Oh yeah, Shock Diesel got into it with that nigga too on here. Sure did. Yeah. It was somebody else that got into it with Gotti on here too. It was a few niggas got into it with that nigga on here, bro. On the line, that shit was crazy than motherfucker, man. Gotti hell. But I guess that's it, man. We gonna tap out there.
Oh, really?
Y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel right here. We done froze up again. My bad. Let me end that bitch right here.
Appreciate all the supporters, man. Y'all have a Merry Christmas out there, man.
I want y'all to you know what I'm saying? Cause this is some shit I was telling Twan earlier. I was like, man, I'm gonna start speaking from a more truthful thought process than a factual process.
What you mean?
Because facts tend to be based off a nigga's opinion anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It leave that room for that debate shit. You know what I'm saying? On certain shit.
But like he said, the truth, you can't negotiate that.
You just can't negotiate from a truthful. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta respect it. You know.
For shit, so man, y'all make sure y'all
everybody y'all try that shit out, man. Y'all try that out.
For sure, man. Happy holidays.
Subscribe to the
Blessed.
motherfucking channel, Urban Politicians TV, right here.
Sure.
Make sure y'all go to the Studio 56 Podcast YouTube channel and subscribe. Audio listeners, we on Spotify, we on Apple, we on SoundCloud, Studio 56 Podcast. Y'all need studio time. We here. You can book it.
Yes, sir.
Tap into the Instagrams. Get it Blue Hefner 60, BLEU_Hefner 60. Also go to the Cut app if you want to get a cut. Tell them want to tap in with that at.
Man, just put in Pookie Cut on the Cut app. You know what I'm saying? You can hit up Studio 56 Podcast on IG.
Yeah.
You want to do some shit up in the studio, up in here, whatever. Just tap in.
That's the best place. If you want to come do a studio session, Studio 56 Podcast, go tap into the Studio 56 Podcast on Instagram to get you a studio session booked, man. And we appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all hit that like button on y'all way out also, man.
Can we get them likes up, man? Put my boy in rotation.
All love.